What's going on, guys? Sorry, running late, but I made sure to start the stream just in time. Okay. Sorry, I was literally like running to like get over here and do the thing. All right, give me just a second. I have to pull out my cool background lights because they are Bluetooth controllable. There we go. All right, what's going on, my my home fries? It is Home Friday live as we do. Sorry, my drinks are sweating all over the table like we do. Yes, I see you guys were just chatting away. I see an April. I see a Christine. I see a Tony. I see a Patricia. And I think I said Christine already. I don't know who else is in the chat because I can't see the actual chat. So it is what it is. Oh, hey, it'd be good if I mute my phone. Sorry. Last second things. Gotta just do things. Actually, I was in the middle of watching a video, a Mortius reaction, which apparently I've watched, but it must have been on my main channel. I was watching his reaction to Jeff Castellucci's Misty Mountains. Give me a second. I gotta tune into my own video, guys. Jeff Castellucci. Yeah, like I just said. Man, there's 10 people watching already. What's going on? Okay, we got a Joyce, we got a Marla. Who else we got? We got anybody else that I don't know offhand? Let's see, scrolling back. Nope. It's just everybody. The usuals. The usuals are here. Guys, it was a very long day. Today was my brother-in-law's funeral. Service went fine, other than the just sheer amounts of rain we were getting all day. And then spent the day hanging out with my family over at my sister's house, just catching up, talking to everybody, stuff like that. So it was a pretty sad day. In fact, the song that we got on deck to start with is going to be in his honor. It's one of my favorite Home Free covers, and also one of the things that's going to make me cry. They did play the normal version of it at the funeral, but we all know the Home Free version is better than the original. So we're going to check out the Go Rest High on That Mountain. And then we'll get into the other things, such as Austin and Tim Faust doing the thing. Sorry, I just realized I was researching the Metallica Blacklist. Apparently, it's 44 different songs. So if you were here on Whatever I Want Wednesday, I was diving into the Metallica Blacklist ever so slightly. So, but it is what it is. No, I have not done a reaction to this song. I just know the song. I've seen it. I've seen the video, stuff like that. So, but I hope you guys have had a pretty good week. I know we got a few extra people in here for Home Friday than have been here the rest of the week, and that's fine. But I do have a mix. I've got some Austin Brown. I've got some Hound and Fox, but slightly different. I've got a little Charlotte Orlandi. Charlotte? No. Why did I say Charlotte? Oh, it's not Charlotte. Violet. Why do I keep thinking that? And then I've got some voice play. They put out a new one today that it's just funny that we did the Peter Hollins version of the Halo theme a couple weeks ago. So gonna do the thing. Then I even have a chant song. He did, I guess, the Olivia Rodrigo song "Driver's License." Figured I'd check that out. And then if you guys have a couple suggestions, I'm going to take some suggestions. But I also need your suggestions for a reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time. So I need to know who I need to go see, experience Home Free for the first time. Because, I spent all that time making a really cool little bumper card and all that for that segment. So I need to know who I need to react to. So it is what it is. I believe there was somebody that you guys suggested last week that, it's been a week. And I probably wrote it down, but I don't know where my stuff is at the moment. So it is what it is. I have a couple of drinks here tonight because it's one of those days. It's one of those sad days where you just need 2 alcoholic drinks to get you through life. I have a fairly potent beer, but I also have a little mixed drink here. It's basically like a Reese's peanut butter shot. It's a peanut butter whiskey mixed with a chocolate liqueur. And it is as ridiculous as it sounds. But, it is what it is. AB reacts. Okay. That's Singer reactions. Okay. Wanted to take my first little swig here. All right. So let's get the sad stuff out of the way so that we can have a good rest of the night. If we're going to do the Go Rest High on the Mountain, I might mute myself because I'm likely going to cry. Because this song just always gets to me. It's just it's a ridiculous song. In and of itself, I liked the Vince Gill version, but they do so much more. And you guys know it. Because you're home fries. You know all the good stuff, right? Alright. Also, let me... Yeah, my settings
Okay,
are
Sean, you're doing great. Fold another triangle. You know, this reminds me of the time that I was first drafted in the military, and that sergeant made me and my brother go out there every morning to fold the flag until we got it right.
Like this, Grandpa?
You're doing great. One more time. There you go.
Your brother, Jeff?
Yes. You never...
I don't know why it started at low quality. It's not. It just... It's in 720p, but it's not playing at 720p. Alright, but it's not the actual song. But this video is so moving because of the whole story within the video of the old veteran.
Never had a chance to meet Jeff.
What happened?
Well, he died a long time ago.
Don't start acting up on me. It's gonna start acting up on me.
That's him.
Why is the quality crap?
I know your life on earth was...
Alright, give me a second, guys. For some reason... I don't know what's going on. That was weird. It was on 720p, but it wasn't on 720p. Alright. I don't know what's going on. I know I was having some weird internet issues earlier today for some reason, but it better be good tonight. I need it to be good. So, by the way, this song is for you, Roger. I'm glad you're at peace. I know it was an incredibly painful end to your life, but I hope that it's better now. You found God even within all that. And hopefully you've moved on to a better place. And at least get to see your daughter and your mother again.
Life on earth was trouble, and only you could know the pain.
Why is it being weird?
You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to...
At least the audio is still good.
So go rest high on that mountain, 'cause son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. So go rest high on that mountain, 'cause son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven So go rest high on that mountain. 'Cause son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Go to heaven a shouting, love for the Father and the Son.
Okay. Had to get that one out of the way. And I wasn't going to try to talk through it because it's already kind of, okay. Okay, so I gotta react and review to some degree. Gotta just say something, or else I'm just ripping off the song or whatever YouTube BS. Um, the, I mean, you guys all know you're here for the reason. You know, Home Free is absurdly good, and that one, even with the original, this one right here, the Country Rebel, the church recordings with the added like reverb of the church was just ridiculously good. Like, I part of me is it sounds very selfish, but part of me during the before they got the funeral rolling, I wanted to ask if they could sub this version in because it's just ridiculous. Like, it's personally it's on my list of funeral songs if and when. I need to actually write that down. I do actually have a specific funeral list, and at least two Home Free songs are on it, possibly three. And then there's a Demon Hunter song that also needs to be played. It's called "Carry Me Down," and for a Christian heavy metal band, like it's just a very good song. Um, but yeah, of course, thank you, April, Marla. Try not to get emotional on streams or reviews, but that was going to be one that was going to be hard to get through. Lots of tears today, seeing my sister this broken up. Because, years ago, they lost their oldest daughter a year almost to the day after losing his mother. And his mother was, call her in tune, I guess. Very, very devout Catholic, very much a woman of God. And she just seemed to know things. So she bought, before she died, she died of cancer, I believe. She bought twin plots for her and Heather. And a year almost to, if I remember correctly, within a couple hours, actually, not even within days, within a couple hours, Heather passed away in her sleep. She was extreme special needs. And then Roger, well, that was his little girl. That was his oldest. That was his first child. Obviously my sister obviously had issues with that. Let's just be honest here, but he took it harder, even leading to drug abuse and stuff like that to deal with his depression. And he struggled with that for a very, very long time. He got help. He got clean. He would relapse. Um, but he was still a good man, a good father when he could be to his remaining daughter, and then even a good grandpa to his two grandkids. And it's sad that he's basically just become a statistic now. Just another COVID death, as it were. And it hit him hard for whatever reason. My sister got through it. He didn't. Actually, a few members of my family got through it. Even apparently my youngest nephew had it 3 times somehow. He's fine now, but he somehow got it 3 times. No idea. But yeah, it was sad, but able to catch up with my siblings and their kids and stuff like that. At least the ones who could make it. Not necessarily talk about him, but talk about family and stuff like that. And my sister did say that the last 2 days she finally got some kind of comfort because he was actually there. She got to spend time with him. Mind you, he's in his casket and whatnot. But for so long while he was in the hospital, she couldn't spend time with him. COVID rules and whatnot. So just wanted to talk about that, kind of get that off the chest. I know, very depressing start, but it is what it is. Got to get through it. And it's Home Friday. Got to at least have a good home free song on top of that touching family moment. All right, so let's move on to something that you guys were suggesting already. Although once I saw it, I knew it was going to be played tonight. So we've got to have. Oh, I put Neon Moon like an idiot. It's Maria. I put Neon Moon in the title, so that's okay. Nobody looks at titles. I'll fix it later. Hey, look, something I've already been suggested. All right, so this is Austin Brown and Tim Faust singing My Maria in the backyard. This ought to be interesting because I want to know how the instrumental and stuff is going to go. Austin has a very holy shirt, and he's wearing an Austin Brown shirt. That's funny. He should be wearing a Tim Faust shirt. Yeah, I know I'm going to love this, but... Sorry, I've got to scratch my eye. Actually, I'm gonna check the comments first before we get started. I want to see... just see who's in the comments real quick. Tracy Donenberg. I blended that really good, by the way. Like, no, don't. I'm just gonna scroll. Okay, nothing embarrassing too far. Okay. I wish it would show me you guys' comments. Like, it's like, hey, your subscribers left these comments on this video. All right, so let's do the thing. I'm gonna hit this button. I'm gonna hit that button, and it's gonna automatically play because it's gonna happen. Okay, give it a second.
My Maria, don't you know I've come along?
Sorry, it's doing that thing. Give me a second. All right, so I was trying to see here. So we got Chris, this guy. I didn't see his name in the Chris Marion. Okay, is that? And of course Sebastian, because Sebastian's good. All right, let's start this over. Sorry, there's weird laggy crap happening. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's try this again.
My Maria,
nice bass.
Don't you know I've come a long way? I've been longing to see her. When she's around, she takes my blues away.
What is going on? What? Is there anything running that shouldn't be? I don't think so. What is causing you to freak out, computer? Yeah, that can go away. All right, give me just a second. I don't know why this is being dorky. No, that's correct. The resolution's fine. Streaming power's fine. I don't know. My computer's doing something stupid. I don't know why. Like, it's playing at lower quality and it's doing the stuttery thingy. It hasn't done that in a while. All right. Tim's brother-in-law. I thought that was... Yeah, I saw the last name, so I thought that was his wife's brother. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is happening in my life now. Normally it does this when there's too many things going on. The other thought is that maybe it's doing a download in the background for some reason. Sometimes it does updates and downloads just quietly in the background, despite the fact I'm trying to do things. Sorry. Are you going to work now? See, what's weird, look at this. Okay, so it's buffered out quite a ways, but the computer still's like, oh. So like I hit play and nothing's happening. The whole reason we're here tonight, and it's not even working.
She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm alone.
Yeah, this ruins the experience, you know. What is even your problem tonight, computer? This makes no sense. Lowering the quality, see if it helps. I mean, it was already at a low quality, so like it's almost like it doesn't matter. Also, that's a it's a terrible place to pause. Everybody's mouth wide open. I just want to enjoy the damn song. I purposely didn't watch it so that I could watch it. Now my computer's being retarded. Sorry if people don't like that word. It's technically true. That is a technical definition of that word. That's what my computer is being.
I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway in the skies. My Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my
I'm just not even gonna bother looking at it. No point.
Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you. My Maria,
It's not YouTube, it's my computer.
there were some blue and
Because
sorrow.
YouTube's still playing, my computer's not processing everything.
Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady.
Okay, hold on. I want to see something. No. No. I'm just seeing if there's anything running that shouldn't be. Okay, I didn't click on that. Quit it. Because normally I close everything, make sure nothing's going on. It only ever does this when it's too much for the computer to handle. And there's no reason it should have this problem. The only thing I can think of that takes up this much effort is usually when my virus software is doing an update, because it's downloading all the stupid info and stuff like that. But yeah, there's no reason it should be acting up in any way, shape, or form. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter what I click on. It's still... Like, you're seeing that in real time, by the way. That's not just a delay. See, look, this is still doing its thing. Like I said, it's not YouTube. It's my computer acting up, so... Sorry, guys. Ruining the experience for everybody, not just myself. Good lord, this is sweating everywhere. Wait, put that down there so that it would act like a coaster, but it ended up letting all the water out. Anyways. It's one of those days. It's just one, because the thing I normally use for a coaster isn't available, so I'm just doing this. Alright, let's continue to the best of our abilities. Sorry, guys. You remember this happened like a couple months ago, and it was technically my fault, but I never recovered.
You're a miracle work for me. You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea. She is the sunlight when the
Didn't expect that.
skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady, and take me away. Take me away.
Wow. I can't see it, but it sounds fantastic. There we go. it's given up on trying. Hold on. I wonder. Nope, that's the wrong button. I wanted this button. Can I still hear it? Yes. He always looks like that. By the way, it's now playing seamlessly. It didn't like so. All right, so for those watching, what I did is I turned off just the video capture. Instantly starts playing fine. So today it's deciding to be out of RAM. It's stupid. Looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket. But I love it, yes. I mean, frankly, he just needs a haircut. Let's just be honest here. So does Austin. Just a little. Doesn't have to go off, just a little bit. Tim's hair needs to get longer. Austin's need to get shorter, and Chris just needs a trim. Play. Of course, I said something in it. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this. One of our favorite, duos ever. Brooks and Dunn, arguably the greatest duo ever, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, thumbs up, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Leave a comment. It really helps the algorithm. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm really grateful today to be here with a good, dear friend of mine, my bandmate, Tim Faust. I love him dearly. Chris Chatham. We got Chris Marion down there, Sebastian Duyan. I'm just lucky to play with all my friends. And if you want to see us do this in person, that's actually kind of a possibility.
You can bring us to your backyard.
As you
can tell, we're very comfortable in backyards. So bring us to yours. You can do that at timfaustmusic.com. And then while you're at it, go get yourself one of these.
Well, that's at austinbrownmusic.com, and you can find that and all kinds of other awesome things there. You would know by now, so I won't tell you too much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to the cicadas in the background, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, you can guess when they filmed or recorded this just by the sheer amount of cicadas, right? Okay. All right. So I don't know if my computer's going to continue to be dumb. We'll see. I don't know what it is. Like, it was fine last night. It just all of a sudden went dumb. Like I said, what it probably is that it's something is running in the background. Realistically. That's almost always what it is. Give me a second here. Can I turn this crap off? Like, there's this whole, like, news thing that I think is just always running. I need to do a thing and just sort of, like, turn all this crap off. If I can. What I was looking at was seeing if there's any apps downloading anything. Nope. 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 Not that I know of. Why is this even open? It's not even supposed to be doing anything. Okay. That's what's going on. It's doing a background scan. I told you, it's my virus software. It literally says background scan. So it's running through my computer while I'm using it. Come on. I'm going to have to turn it off. Hold on. Come on. I know, incredibly boring. Here, let me turn the music on just real quick. Either way, that was fantastic. I want to listen to it again, but I want to turn this crap off first. Will you please open? Oh, there it is. Let's hear somewhere. Let's see if I can pause this, because yeah, it's using up a lot of RAM to do this. What is this? Close that. Okay. Ah, dang it. There, that's what I want. Okay. Hold on. Quit moving. There we go. Scan. Make it stop scanning for a while. Where is it? Where is it? Stop. Thank you. I really wish I could just go, doop, doop. Please stop that. Okay. There we go. That might make a big difference. Also, this is a good way to keep you from seeing what's on the screen. It's like so I can pause. Hold on, let me just reopen the thing I just closed. I want to watch that again, assuming this works properly this time. You watch it 1,000 times. Did you watch it 1,000 more? Come on. You ain't doing nothing now. Let's see if it functions this time. See, it should do that stuff when it's completely inactive, not when I'm literally doing 4 processes at the same time. Pardon me, Chris. I wasn't ready.
We're
going again.
Don't you know I've come a long, long way?
I don't remember.
I've been longing to see her when she's around.
Okay, hold on. I'm seeing if it will actually do any better. It might. I know you can't see it. I'm trying to do all the things. Come on. Okay, you got no reason to be wonky now. You should be fine. JJ, come on. Why would I forget about it? Okay, now it's YouTube being wonky. Come on. Excuse me.
She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria.
It's like things I did. Okay, gentlemen, can you please wait? I'm trying to change the quality. I want to see if it'll even work. Because in theory, it should be. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. All right, so click that button. Okay. So let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I'll just have to go with no video for you guys and then just do all the issues. Technology is very fickle, thank you. I mean, I need a new computer and I've wanted a new computer. Try buying one now. At least buying one that's not like bottom shelf, whatever they have in store. Like, I was looking at laptops, like basically an upgraded version of this one. Can't get one. I was looking at even a normal PC instead of a laptop. Couldn't get one. You know, so it's poopy. It's life. It is what it is. Eventually, we'll be allowed to get all our stuff that's sitting in cargo containers off the coast. Yeah, it worked last night because it wasn't doing a thing in the background. I pushed the button. Balls.
My Maria, don't you know I've come a long, long way?
It's trying.
I've been longing to see her when she's around. She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes.
It was trying so good. Look, Sebastian's hand is still... What's funny is I'm watching my kilobits per second is actually, like, really good. It's just the computer... The internet is fine. YouTube is fine. My computer's like... Okay, it's having a Friday. It's having the same kind of day I was having the other day. Just please load. Like, just do what I gotta do. I'll watch it at a lower quality if I have to. I just want to get through it.
I'm a lonely
I'm just not destined to listen to it. I will watch it on my damn phone.
Oh, my Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you.
Extremely loud truck. Give me a minute. Got to do a thing here. Hold on. Just everybody wait and just wait a second. Okay, sorry. I was closed it and then reopened it to see if that would make any difference. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference, but we'll see. Sorry. Things happen. You guys know this. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, that pulled up. We'll see. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna have to go with no video aspect to it. And just go straight audio for the rest of it. Which sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. You'll still get my reaction. You guys just won't be able to see it. Tech problems happen all the times.
Sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway in the skies. My Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you.
Hey, look, YouTube must be thinks that there's that singer reactions. So that's funny that you guys suggested that. So let's go. I'm just gonna pull that up for later. Bring up his channel. So hey, that'll work. Okay. Everybody still here? Everybody still here? Okay. Now mind you, I'm not going full screen with it, so I'm just
My
trying.
Maria, there were some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, gypsy lady, gypsy lady, you're a miracle work for me.
Alright. No one touch
You
it.
set
Touch
my
anything?
soul free
Just let it play.
like a ship sailing
Shows how
on
loud
the
I am.
sea. She is the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady, and take me away.
I could just listen to them cover Brooks and Dunn like that entire album. face.
My Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria. Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you. My Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria. Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you.
Okay. We mostly got through that intact. So we're going to leave it at that, right? Okay. Okay, so that's his reaction. Don't accidentally click on that again. Okay, so I know that's probably not his first reaction to Home Free. I just pulled it up. We'll go figure it out later on, or if you guys tell me exactly what I need to from that guy, we will do it. Okay, so now everything has to reload because I did the thingy. Actually, when I restored previous session, it like opened up the stuff from last night, which makes no sense because it's been closed since then. No idea. Oh, that's why I did this one. Okay. So this is on The Hound and the Fox. Man of Connoisseur. We're just gonna hear that song a lot, right? All right, so this is from The Hound and the Fox. It's It Can Wait, an original lullaby song featuring Kevin Ko Osula. I haven't seen him do anything in a while. No, he's just fan-friggin-tastic. So we're gonna watch this. I actually was just scrolling through their channel and I'm like, let's see if we can find something interesting to do. And then I saw KO. Yes, we're gonna do that, please. Yes, thank you. Uzumwa. And we'll see how this one goes. Okay. And I will definitely scroll through the the Austin comments, and I will find y'all's comments. I know they're there. I bet they're there from you, April. I'll go find April's comment. Some went in. Wow. Excuse me. I'll be feeling that for a minute. What is this? Notification. Oh, okay. Please work. Please work fine. I don't know what this quality is. Hold on. 360. Remember when 360 used to not be that bad? Like, does it seem like sometimes you're like, I don't know how I watched this at such low quality before? Like, 144p was great. Seriously? You're not even going to push 720p. I comment on everything. I will look, Marla. I will look. Why is 720p not even considered HD anymore? Seriously? I'm just not going to... Okay. My computer needs a nap. I restarted it last night? Night before?
And so can anyone.
I don't want to make it big. Oh,
The
that's showing us.
moon can plead
Are you guys okay with watching it like this?
with the sun. We've got a lot to do, but nothing compares to you. It can wait. It can wait for a little while.
God, he's so good. He is such a talented person.
The
everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you to our good friend Kevin for featuring on this song with us. It was such an honor to work with you, man.
It was. Thank you so much. This song is part of our full-length album, Moon Songs, and you can get that on iTunes, stream it on Spotify now. So please go check it out.
Check it out,
Links
everybody.
below.
Check it
a
out.
huge thank you to our patrons who have made this whole album and videos like this possible.
Absolutely.
If you are interested in becoming a patron, links to that are below.
Right below us, right there. Woo. So if you aren't already subscribed to Kevin, you need to go do it right now. He is by far one of the most talented musicians that I've ever met in my entire life. Go subscribe right now. A link to his most recent upload right over there. Subscribe to us up there for sure as well. And click the notification bell below as well to...
Okay, that is not his most recent. That's his down cover where he does all the looping and everything. Stupid good. Stupid good. So, if you have not watched that, I definitely suggest you go watch that. But if you're home fries, you probably were a Pentaholic at some point, and you probably watched some KO stuff. But didn't know what to expect from that. Mind you, super short, really good. Wow, this was a song that's like 2 minutes. It's really hard to know it to pause at all, you know. So that was really, really nice. Like, just anytime you get good cello in there, it's like just so good, guys. Just so good. Chef's kiss. Is that a weird thing? Is it a weird thing to do? The alcohol's getting to me, if I'm honest. By the way, this is from 2017. Wow. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be a new song. I didn't see that it was from 2017. But holy craps. How many views? That's not enough. That's not enough. Why do they not even have 1 million subscribers? They're so good. So good, guys. What is her? Okay. For some reason, that same thing kept popping up. All right, so this one is just for me. I know it's not a home free thing, but I'm throwing it in here because mostly because they're taking it's Violet taking a metal song and doing it a piano ballad cover. Main reason I'm doing it. We'll get back to more acapella and more home free stuff, but frankly, I really wanted to watch this. I just saw it in her things. You'll suffer through, right? Ah, crap, I hit full screen. Let's hope it functions. I'm just gonna let it go at its own pace. And hopefully it works. Why is it? There it goes.
Is observing the chaos, taking in the lack of raw humanity. It's as if the entire
It's weird as a piano cover. This is a very metal song.
Innocent voices scream as their tormentors laugh through all of it. No forgiveness from all I've seen. The degradation I can offer.
The piano might actually be too loud.
So sleep soundly in your beds tonight. For judgment falls upon you at first sight. I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful one.
I like that.
Look inside and see what you're becoming. In the blackest moment of a dying world, what have you become? Look inside and see what you're becoming.
Yeah, I feel like they need to crank up the vocal track a little bit. Is that just me? I'm mixing it up. It's Home Friday. I can do what I want, right? And then you guys can tell me what to look at.
As the violence surges and the teeming masses have been terrorized, the human predators.
I forgot. I can pause this one. It's not a short song. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention one song from last night, Throwback Thursday, did get partially blocked. I don't know which countries it's blocked in, but it was actually the very first one we did last night, The Carpenters. Got a copyright block. I don't know what countries it's blocked in, but I could still watch it today here in the US, so presumably it's not region locked here. So if you didn't watch last night's Throwback Thursday, where we went all the way back to 1970, go watch it. It's fun. Throwback Thursdays need more attention, and I get it. Sometimes they just disappeared. You don't get to watch them for 4 or 5 days. But like most of the Throwback Thursdays only have like 30 some odd views. They need a little bit more. But what's really fun is Whatever I Want Wednesday, because it had Haley on the thumbnail, got like over 100 views. So that's fun. I'm going to try to do those more often, where I just kind of watch whatever I want to watch, whether it's music videos or whatever. It just happened to be more music videos this past week, but there's other things I want to check out. It's going to be weird sometimes. It is what it is. Back to this.
All gone mad, are reaping profits born from their demise. The rabid media plays their role, stoking the flames of war to no surprise. Only too eager to sell their souls for
it is interesting because it's just piano.
So sleep soundly in your
She's got like the bat wings instead of the
judgment falls upon you at first light. I'm the hand of God, I'm the dark Messiah, I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moment,
actually, Amy Lee from Evanescence would kill this song too. Actually, I'd watch that. Evanescence covering Disturbed. And here's the weird part. This has a darker vibe than the actual song. She could have pushed harder there. I'm enjoying this. I know it's not what you guys came here for exactly tonight, but I'm enjoying this. But I figured it, out of anything, it probably fit in the most. Oh, that's super glad I can fix that. Yeah. I do think the piano is too loud. I touched it. See, look, I touched it. It started acting up. It was fine. Look at all the patrons. Look at all the patrons. See, this is why independent artists can now be a thing. Because of Patreon, because of YouTube memberships. You don't have to sign up for a label anymore. You can be completely funded by your fans. Marg, you're too late. Oh, you am late, yeah. Oh, Light Rider, what are you doing here? There you go. You've seen Krishna Permission to Dance. No, it's very undark. Undark, that's a good way to put that. No, I have not seen that, but we can look it up after we get out of here. Undark. Sorry, I wanted to mix that in there, and I figured it was probably the lightest thing that she probably had, at least scrolling through. Okay, that's going to keep popping up. All right, so I'm going to do this one first, and then I'll come back to the previous one. Yes, sorry, you did miss the previous home free stuff. That was at the beginning of the night. Did y'all hear that? What my throat just did? Oh, that was weird. Okay. So, I saw this suggested the other day. Hey, I'm talking. Stop acting weird. I'm trying to pause it. It's not doing anything. Is it paused? I don't know if it's paused. It's because it's trying to load 2 separate videos at the same time. That's why it's acting funny. When I clicked on the last one, it's loading that page and this one, so it's taking a second. Hi, everybody. What's going on? All right. So, this is Mr. Adam Chance doing an Olivia Rodrigo cover. I've heard this song in passing. I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm going to back up just a hair so I can see this. So, I think I may have had this exact radio at one point in time. It looks super familiar, this whole Kenwood thing. Are you ready? Are you good? It's still thinking. I heard this. You liked it. Cool. Also, you guys are the nicest chat I have. My other chat people are not as nice. Mostly I'm just, they don't greet each other whenever somebody new shows up. You're the good ones. Please work fine. Nice stick shift right in my face here. That's not coming through his radio.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't around.
Why are you acting
Probably with that blonde girl who always...
Hold on. I want to go back. Does he? He does. He's got the Han Solo dice hanging from his rearview mirror. And by the way, like, I know of this song. I do not know this song by any means. So, like, seeing the lyrics is actually very useful to me right now. Now, if it'll play seamlessly, that would be great. But since my computer seems to just be having a Monday of a Friday. But yes, that definitely looks like the... Yes.
Probably with
I didn't see the Yoda on the dash yet. Those are definitely the dice from that game.
Than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yeah, today I drove through the
Hey, the thing keeps falling off my chair.
'Cause how could I ever love someone?
It's a little too shaky for me. We're getting a little seasick.
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone.
Nice whiskey.
I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
It's a good song. I've never heard her version. I've only heard covers, if I've heard it at all.
How much I miss you, but I kind of feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yeah, today
Yeah, he's killing it.
the suburbs.
That's his favorite.
Pictured I was driving home to you.
Who's singing with him there?
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay. Now that
Like, I can't read it, it's too shaky.
I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever.
It's a little too shaky for me. Like, I actually want to read the lyrics, but this is one I don't technically need to watch. I can just listen to. Yeah, sure. His voice is as smooth as I'm sure that whiskey is. Bourbon.
Sidewalks we crossed, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, know we're through, but I still fucking love you.
Curse word. He's driving a Datsun. It's designed to be shaky. What kind of Datsun? It's an old one, so I'm guessing something in a 240 or 180, somewhere in that range. Old car. Classic Datsun. Definitely a classic. I can tell just by looking at it. I touched it. This is what happens.
I just can't imagine how you could be so.
Yeah, it's definitely an old Datsun, yeah. But for it to even have like a wooden steering wheel, it would have to be something really classic.
What you wrote in that song about me. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Back to the radio. Okay. I like just the actual video. What is that in that picture? I can't even tell. Like, if he's legit driving and trying to shoot this would be really difficult. Like, I assume, no, because nobody can be with him, else you'd see the person shooting it. I mean, that was a fantastic song. Hey, by the way, there's one of my videos from my main channel, guys. If you remotely care about things like that, you can do a bunch of things. Sorry, either the alcohol's getting to me or the shaking got to me, because, like, I've got a thing going on right here. Okay, that was really good. I'm glad I did decide to poke around on Chance's channel and saw that. But now I really want to know what kind of Datsun that was. Home fries. Tell me. Tell me what it is. You guys know everything. Like, it's like, even before I could even research anything, you guys would know. You'd be like, oh, it's this. It's exactly this. 1978 Datsun 140. It's got a 4-speed and a straight 6. Might not have straight 6. Might only be a 4-cylinder. But anyway. Okay, so now we got to do some voice play. By the way, this is why that video was acting up, because I opened this one and then clicked on that one. So, we're going to now be comparing their version of the Halo theme to the Peter Hollins one I listened to, what, 2 weeks ago? And this is featuring Scott Porter. Why do I know that name? Who's Scott Porter? Is it this guy? This guy looks like a Scott Porter. Is he filling in for the other guy who left? I'll ask him on Tuesday Twitch stream. Cool. And then let me know. Or maybe I'll just follow on this Twitch stream. I don't watch Twitch as much as I need to. I've got a friend who does Twitch streaming, and I watch her stuff. And then I was watching a couple other people. I'm bad about it. Why are they so dirty? And by the way, like I was talking about last week, just in looking at the Hoist the Colors thumbnail, without even watching the video, I briefly described why I think I don't like voice play as much as, well, any of the other acapella groups. And I think it's the overacting in the music videos. Like, it's just a little too extra for me. Like, Jeff in his own videos, not so much. Like, he can kind of go over the top with makeup and backgrounds and really just building out a music video by himself. But I don't think he overacts. Like, it's not like a stage play situation where I think the other guys, or at least the entire group, I should say, does. And I think that's what bothers me, is that it's just too extra. Acapella, thank you. Acapella for theater kids. That absolutely makes sense. Like I said, I mean, one, they do ridiculous makeups, ridiculous music videos and stuff like that. But it does feel like a stage play. That would make sense. Tuesday Facebook stream where he does them too. Just doesn't hit your ear right. I mean, like, they can sing. Like, their talent is not lost. But I think I'd rather listen to them than watch them, and you could they'll even have the official Halo title. Like, come on, guys, you could get that. I have it on my phone for when I did a Halo toy review. They could have got the actual Halo logo. By the way, I wasn't ready yet. So impatient, these boys. My daughter, when I showed, said, felt like a high school play. Thank you. Thank you. I was right all along about a voice play. Okay, so Jeff starting off the deep bass note right off the bat makes sense. And then the other guys, I don't know their names. We'll see what happens. Why does Scott Porter sound familiar? Who is Scott Porter? Do we know? You guys know all the things. You should tell me all the things. Okay. Hey guys, the world of Halo doesn't have to be all filthy and destroyed. You could just wear uniforms. I've got a prop gun you could borrow too. It's painted to look real. It's really fantastic, actually. They've changed it enough that I'm not sure I like it. He looks like he has a really long torso. It's like, you know what it is? The green screening got him. It's kind of making his torso disappear. Okay, I need to say this as a purveyor of all things Halo. Purveyor. I said the wrong word. They're just off. Like, they're just off. They're doing the rhythm right. They're doing the sounds mostly right, and they're kind of blending probably a little bit from Halo 1, Halo 2, and maybe even a little bit of Halo 3, because the Halo theme overall is generally there, but they evolved it throughout the games. Halo 3's main theme was a departure, and I haven't heard anybody cover that yet. And then, of course, it evolved after Bungie was done with it and gave it over to 343 after Halo Reach. They did ODST, then Reach. And then those not being mainline games had their own themes, but like they're not quite there. Like Peter was there. There's something just a hair off. Like it's weird. Pentatonics was better with Avi in the group, you mean? It's like Avi wasn't in this group, surprisingly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now I see. I missed some of the chat. My PTX we should do newer pop songs. I don't really know the songs. That's a legit claim. But I mean, they used to do other songs. I mean, new stuff. I guess they would only be doing new stuff. They want to stay relevant with new things. They covered all the old songs back in the day. All right, so let's give these guys a bigger chance. 6 minutes. Good lord. No, it's fine. It just went so quick. I missed most of it. It's fine if you guys are talking about yourself. Yes, Avi. Once Avi left Pentatonics, I haven't even bothered to really follow. And like even once Matt joined in, I haven't bothered. Like I heard like Havana was like their last one that I bothered to listen to, and you know. And can I say this without sounding like an asshole? I mean, I can say it and not mean it like an asshole, but it's going to be construed however. I think that specifically Mitch's image has so radically changed over time. You know, be that his own sense of style or he's just expressing himself, however. it's a big turnoff for me. Like, there was many years there where, he could do whatever, it didn't matter, but like something about the last few years, like probably the last 3, maybe 4, at least since right before Avi left, I think. Something about Mitch's just appearance, his image, the way he dresses, the way he does his hair, all those things bothers me. Like, he can still sing his ass off, but I don't want to look at him as much as I used to, if that makes sense. And like I said, I'm trying not to sound like an asshole. I'm not being judgmental. I'm just saying I don't like it. Me not liking it isn't saying it's bad. It's just not for me. We're gonna keep going. It's so close. Ooh, okay. It's a little bit different. Nice. Hey, don't throw stickies on your buddy. Is that the proper amount of time? There might have been. Nice. Okay, guys. Okay, so ignoring the music for a minute, that morph effect from one to the other was done so well. That was actually done really well. It's not that easy to swap a person for another person and not make it look terrible. That was done really clean. I'll give him a lot of credit there. Yes, you guys definitely love Home Free. A lot. Possibly a little too much. Possibly. I'm not saying you need to go see anybody about it, but I'm just saying. But I agree, yes. Home Free first, and PTX. I don't love PTX. I like voice play because of the theatrics, but I take that for what it is. I agree with you, April, 100%. Hey, I'll say it. None of them look as good as Home Free. Hey. That's mostly true. I do wish Austin would just clean up a little. I think that's a fair thing to say. I think the best Austin has looked with a beard and longer hair was in Helplessly Hoping. I'm just going to say it. I think he looked the best then. Okay. Yeah, in 12 days. Yes. Austin is perfect. No, because he's not Jesus. I think sometimes he's way too scruffy. In Helplessly Hoping, I think he had the right length of beard and hair, and that matters. It does matter. But yes. He does go in phases. The shorter hair, clean face, not perfect. A little bit of scruff with the long pony, or the long hair, did work. The long hair, way too scruffy beard, not really working. Like, there's a good in-between that he has. I love how we're just judging them by their appearances. That's very sexist of you. Ladies. I mean, it doesn't have to cut it off, just trim. That's the wrong notes. I mean, like, it's like they took it and just tweaked it enough to be annoying. That was actually a very nice chord, though. I'll give it.
What's up, everybody? Scott Porter here to personally say thank you for tuning in and checking out VoicePlay's version of the Halo theme. Now, some of you may...
Why is there still 3 minutes of this? Yeah, Jeff. Jeff can sing, and he's pretty boy. Oh, now we're bringing Olena into this. Well, who is Scott Porter? Nobody has told me who Scott Porter is.
Ask
He's got a Master Chief shirt on.
Why Halo? And the answer is twofold. First and foremost, we wanted to pay homage to a game that had a tremendous impact upon our group for the better part of 2 decades now.
Really?
And second, we wanted to pay our respects to a fallen member of our own fire team, a true Spartan in his own right, Rick Dunn. You see, 20 years ago, when VoicePlay was in its infancy, when it was still called 4 to 5, and when Blaine and Jeff and myself were just babies, a game called Halo released. And after it did, every single one of our rehearsals ended the same way, with us huddled around TV, playing multiplayer. Hours.
Original Xbox.
And sure, things got heated on Hang 'em High because, well, only 4 guys could play
That's
at once.
messed up, Lowrider.
So if you were a low man on the totem pole, you had to hand off your controller and sit the next one out.
Yeah, you hand over the Duke.
But we had a blast. And when we went on tour, we would take the Xbox with us, along with...
And by the way, some people really love playing with the Duke. I didn't. I preferred the smaller controllers. But I had a friend who would always call the Duke. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Xbox original, the Duke.
6 or 7 adapters to plug into whatever TV that hotel might have.
Wow.
Kept us out of trouble.
That's impressive.
And allowed us to play.
And by the way, you couldn't play online with the original one.
See, Halo connected us in play the way that music connected
Halo
us.
2 allowed you to do multiplayer online. Halo 1, you could only do that
Our brother
on
and longtime VoicePlay
PC.
collaborator, Rick Dunn, was another creator.
Oh.
He loved to play. He led the laughs.
Yeah,
and most
standing
of
up.
all, he had a strong desire to connect through a community of artistic expression. Earlier this year, much before his time, we lost Rick. And we made a promise as a group to continue to play, to laugh, to create in his name. We urge you all to do the same.
Rick.
Thank you so much for listening.
I feel bad for talking trash about their Halo.
Thank you for inspiring so many.
I just didn't like it. I thought it was off.
Connecting with us all.
Sad day. But I love that they have the story behind it. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. That's the wrong note. Okay, so right there, hold on. I have to criticize. That's the wrong note. For whatever reason, that's the wrong note. It's going to take a minute. Yeah, that. Yeah. It's the wrong note. Or maybe it's the wrong key. But either way. And guys, if you need any proof of my Halo cred, I legitimately have a DTOF literally covered top to bottom with both Halo Xboxes, Halo paraphernalia, action figures, all the things. And you guys are still talking about Elena fixing his hair. That's quite funny, guys. Okay, real quick, I need a song, one more home free song to react to before we go react to a reactor reacting. Hold on. Before we do a reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to a home free for the first time. Give me one more thing. Super Scoop necks. Oh, the shirts. I was like, what? Out of context, that just sounds really strange. Always look good. Someone would do something. We've done snapback many times, Marla. Well, I say mini. We did Snapback a month ago. I think you came in right after we did it, to be honest. Actually, I closed the home free, so let me pull it back up. SD Napback. I don't think that's a song. Hey, look, it's me. It's always me. Let me go over here. Okay, so we've done all the new stuff for like the last month and a half, so we're good on that. Go for old. Or live. American Kids? That's the thing? Oh, I guess we could do a Chris Rupp thing. What was the Chris Rupp thing you told me? I mean, that's home free adjacent. My nose is doing a thing where it doesn't know which way to function. It's been rainy all day, and it's been outside. Jump right in. Permission to dance. We're gonna do that because Christine said it earlier, and I mentioned it, so we need to do that. Am I subbed to the Chris rep? Let me go look. I thought I was. Let's go find out. Well, if I was, he would be in my suggestions. Let's go look. They need to home free in their channel section if they haven't. Okay, they did. Okay. I was gonna say they better link. I don't know if they linked all their own stuff, but excuse me, they've got Avi, Peter, Lindsay, Pentatonics, Taylor Davis. They don't link to their own other channels. The writer's back. Kurt Hugo Schneider. I know that person. Sort of. Okay. Chris Rupp. There we go. No, not Brown. I want Rupp. I like Mr. Rupp. Honestly, I was hoping it was just there in the suggestions. I have an Eilish. Wait, he did a Billie Eilish cover? Okay, I need to sub to him. Clearly, I forgot. Home Free founder reacts to Thinking Out Loud. That's funny. Permission to Dance, right here. The country two-step song. You don't want to listen to the Billie Eilish cover? Okay, Killing Me Softly. What? Sorry, I'm just gonna look. 10,000 Hours, Dana Shea, plus Bieber. Interesting. Slash Bieber, sorry. Amazing Grace. Amazed by Lone Star. I think I meant to do that a while back and I forgot. Oh, there's the behind the scenes of the thing that I criticized so highly that everybody yelled at me about. I was criticizing the video, not the song. Living on Love. Hey, that's a good song. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, see? You guys have been really, like, lacking on the Chris Rupp suggestions. Yeah. Now I want to do this one just because it sounds fun. Oh, you mentioned this before.
I think.
Chris, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk about things. Please, may I?
Being young, when your heart feels like a drum beating.
Chris. Let's take that back to 1. Okay, so anyways, I remember last week I said
I think.
These damn music stars. Even their own YouTubes. April, I heard it was really good. Okay. Yes. Anyone heard What Child Is This? Chris featuring Home Free. I just found this last month. What is Chris featuring Home Free? That's weird in of its own self. Okay. What the World Needs Now. I feel like we watched that at some point. It sounds familiar. Hold on. I'm going to scroll down. Can I scroll down, please? Okay. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but Elizabeth has a interview with Peter Hollins. I don't know if that was today, because I was at the funeral. I just saw that. I like that she gets those things. Okay, so anyways, you guys mentioned, or somebody mentioned, Ali Spagnola last week. Check her out for Home Friday. Was it due to this? So, cool. Anyways, we'll watch this. I may have been avoiding the holiday songs. I didn't go for. Yes, no holiday songs until holiday time, please. What the World Needs Now. I think I did. Sounds super familiar, but that's also like there's other titles that are very similar to that, so maybe. Okay, that was today. All right, good.
It's the thought of being young when your heart feels like a drum beating louder with no way guarded.
The fringe on that shirt.
When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John, to that feeling we're just getting started. Yeah.
When the nights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind, just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye. Then you say, I wanna dance, the music's
Okay. I'm going to state the obvious. That girl's got some thighs. Yeah. Also, they're in a library. What? I just realized this. Like, oh, what is happening? Okay. So this is Goofy. So that's good. I don't know Permission to Dance, if that's actually a thing. Okay, so it's BTS. Wait, is that the group BTS or is it behind the scenes? This is what's annoying when people use the acronym or abbreviation BTS when there's a group that's super famous. Someone help me, please. That's the one with the windmills? What? Oh. Wait. I just saw her boots. Hold on. They're inverses of each other. That's crazy. No, that's fine. I caught what you were saying. See, that's what I was making sure, is that it was about the group BTS, which I am woefully uninformed about. Like, I've heard some of their stuff, like their earlier stuff when they first started getting big, and don't get me wrong, they're good for what they are. And people definitely react to them for clicks and hits and views and all of those things. Where the U2 Lubs and the Albert Lubs? I've had too much to drink. Anyway. SPK? What do you mean, as usual? It's like, you're late as usual. I guess? Wait, are you usually so late that it's over? Because I don't normally see you in the chat. But anyway, hi. We're literally near the end. This is the second to last video that we're doing tonight. After this, we're going to do the reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time that we always finish these out with now. But anyway, we're going to do this.
Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing for.
By the way, that was not an insult about the thighs. That was a compliment.
Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it phase you, you'll know just how to break. Just keep the right vibe, yeah. 'Cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove. We don't got this on lock, yeah. The wait is over.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go back because I was glitching. SPL. No, that's a different person. I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody who comes in and decides to chit-chat. Because some people just watch from a distance. I was trying to see what she was doing in the background there. I mean, they're purposely trying to make this as awkward and silly as possible. She can boot scoot. You should never dance with a gas pump. That's incredibly dangerous. One little spark and it's all over, Chris. Don't mess around.
Cause we don't need permission to dance.
I appreciate that it looked like he had a Texas mask on. Fat fingers. Yes. I have fat fingers. Look. You guys don't look with the microphone. I may have had too much to drink. Okay, so Allie has behind the scenes for this video. She painted those boots. You know what? I had a friend who did that too. Both with boots and like not Skechers. I'm drawing a blank. All Stars. Converse All Stars. Chucks. They would do custom Chucks that way. So, I mean, that's not beyond the pale to have somebody do that. It's just interesting. It caught me off guard at first. I was like, wait, am I seeing things? Is she wearing two different boots? And then I looked at it. Oh, no, they're just inverses. Okay, hold on. wanted to go back further. That looks uncomfortable. She's got one cheek on that.
And let me show ya
She's so short.
that we can keep the fire alive.
Because you guys told me everybody in Home Free is a giant. So she's incredibly short. Middle of the music video. You gotta get permission, guys. You know this. You know you gotta get permission first. Hi. He's literally the link to the slide. Where are they, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Don't make that face, Chris. Oh, that's right. We did Country Rains not that long ago. Well then, be that way without your permissions. Yeah, exactly. They don't need permission to dance. Okay, they could dance in the library. They couldn't film in the library without permission. In fact, they couldn't film in any of those stores, technically speaking. Now, out in public, on the stairway, all the other thing, the back alley by the trash can, that's fine. Because there's not really any other people there. Though you can see the awkward moment when that car drove between them and the camera. They did not expect that. But yeah, it's one of those things where you legit have to get permission. I quit vlogging in public in certain ways, like at certain stores and things like that. One, because people are playing licensed music over the radio, therefore I get in trouble on those stupid grounds. But then it's the other idea of sometimes you got to get permission to film, even if you're vlogging or music video, especially if you're going to be making money off of said video. Even if it's just basic monetization, not like an ad or something like that. You got to have permission at least from the owners or management or whatever. And if you have anybody else in that video that walks in or things like that, generally speaking, you should get their permission to be in the video. Otherwise, you got to over their face while they're in there. Yes, that is a fun one. That's LA. I thought it was LA, but I wasn't going to be judgmental, you know. Also, I really want to watch this one. Let's Take Me to Church. Not tonight. It'll be on whatever I want Wednesdays. Also, I was thinking about doing ladies' nights on Tuesdays where we do nothing but female artists because I think it'll be funny. You know, I mean, entertaining, but the idea of ladies' night, you know, because that way you guys understand. Okay, so now I gotta do the things. Hold on. I'm going to be sneaky here for a second. Doop. Do 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 searching, waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. It's time to stop it. Anyways, I'm not that good. I'm sorry. You guys are hearing audio and you're not supposed to yet. Stop it! It's doing the thing. Okay. So, once again, guys, it's time for the reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time. Yes. So we are doing... Oh, I gotta turn this back on for you guys. So yes, this is That Singer Reacts. Apparently he's doing Man of Constant Sorrow, because that's the one that everybody tells you to watch now. But yes, so you guys know what we do here. It's literally the title of the segment. I'm going to react to them reacting. Now, here's the ever so slightly unfair part. Because I was already familiar with Home Free, and therefore never will get to have my first listening experience to Home Free on a video. I don't get to have 80,000 views like this gentleman. I think like my highest watched video has like 5,000 some odd views. And then everyone complains that I'm singing along. It is what it is. But you guys still like me, right? But yes, in this time it's going to be this lovely gentleman. I don't mean to miss it. And it's fairly short reaction, so it should be good. Now remember, the point of this segment is not to watch the music video. That's both for your benefit and mine, because it is a bad habit to accidentally watch the video. It's both to watch their reactions and also critique how they do things. Just from my own point of view. It doesn't mean they're doing anything bad. Lando last week actually came and joined in the chat. That was pretty cool. I like that. We actually got somebody who came and decided to hang out with us. It would be cool if he was here now, but it is what it is. Hope he's doing good with his high school. As we found out, Lando is 16 years old. Good on you, kid. Okay, so let's see how he thinks of this. I want to see the production value of his videos. I want to see how he's doing things. And by all means, this is just me critiquing from my own point of view as someone who both watches and does the reacting thing, and also has just been on YouTube for many, many years. So let's watch. He's got an intro. However screwed up by my own computer it is.
What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy. That's
sorry, that literally just stopped. Okay. Bring it back, please.
What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy. That Singer Reactions.
Hi, That Singer.
Because you're not going to do that. Coming to y'all. This
Bro, that's fine. Don't point at me like that.
Who is they? Man of Constant Sorrow Home Free cover.
Wait, does he think they're Man of Constant Sorrow? Okay. You were busy last Friday night. I know you were. You should have been here. Why weren't you here? Explanations, lowrider. Now, I saw you in the premiere of someone else's video. I saw you. Yeah. Okay. It seems I have a new girlfriend. Congratulations. Does she know? Back to the video.
Whoever requested this, comment so I can ping you, because I don't know who.
He's got something vibrating in the background.
And I don't know what this is, but I'm here for it.
Potentially a fan.
I'm always open to hearing everything. You know what I'm saying?
He has headphones, so that's
so
good.
Much new music. You know
got the Chicago Bulls shirt. I can appreciate.
Just through different requests. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been amazing. But don't forget, my Patreon is in the description. We get exclusive access, early content.
Okay, so you're taking her to see Home Free on the 13th. Is she with you just for the Home Free tickets? And you know she's going to leave you for them, right? Like, you're not sitting too close, right? You don't have any, like, VIP where you're going to meet them, meet and greet or anything? Because they're going to steal her. And I know none of them are single, but they're going to steal her. It's just what it is. She's just going to be one of their groupies. What do you call a home fried groupie?
And special requests. You can also do PayPal or Cash App for special requests also. And
see, I don't do that.
Possible.
I could do that.
Don't forget my P.O. box is in the description. So
I should have got a P.O. box like a long time ago.
This is Man of Constant Sorrow.
By the way, before he goes too far, I want to see. Damn, he got 77,000 subscribers. I had to double check. Not VIP, but 8th row. If they steal her, I can't blame her, and I'm straight. I mean, you didn't have to include the I'm straight part, because it's not really relevant to the conversation when it comes to Home Free. Okay.
This is a Home Free cover. I ain't even heard the actual version. So
this is on there.
Sing off. Oh, so they was on there with Pentatonics now then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I love the Corey Taylor is suggested over there. By the way, guys, when I was looking through the Metallica blacklist, Corey Taylor is on there. That's gonna be so good. We're gonna have to do like a whole blacklist night. We're gonna be literally listening to the same songs over and over, done by different amazing groups. And I honestly don't care if you join me, because that's gonna be entirely for me. I really thought about doing a mandatory Metallica night, because one of my local radio stations always did mandatory Metallica at 10 p.m. every freaking night. And then formats changed, and they had to bump it over to like one night a week. They did mandatory Metallica for 2 hours. I can't say that, because it's not true. That's funny. Austin has a Jesus factor. Just very redhead Jesus-y. I remember, I'm watching him. Turn that volume up. You know how you do. If it's an alligator. That is an alligator, not a crocodile. And he's a singer, according to his title.
No.
Okay, so one thing I like is when people who know how to sing get on to Home Free for the first time. And he knows who Pentatonics is, so he's very aware of acapella. So that's good. $50. And hey, okay, I'm gonna say something, and I hope you guys absolutely understand what I mean. Black people reacting is, generally speaking, much more fun. You know, it just is. Their reactions are just amazing. British people too, but for a very different reason. That's usually a curse word reason. Not just because of how they react to things, just the words that come out of their mouths. Yes, you are definitely selling too low for $20. Let's be honest, you'd be paying $20.
Give me this country. Give me this country. Pause. Who is this dude?
Yeah. Excellent keys. He's very quick on that. On the rewind. There we go. Yeah. You agree on both fronts? $20 is too little.
Cincinnati.
He was born and raised. Every time I hear it, I want a Clint Black cover. I want Clint Black covers. Why don't they do them? Seriously, guys, you need to spam Home Free for Clint Black covers and Bluest Eyes in Texas. I need those things for a Home Friday. And I want to see in the title for Shoki. Oh, he paused it before the bass.
Dude, first of all, let me just go point out stuff.
Please do.
The deep voice dude, crazy.
Whatever's buzzing in his background is annoying me.
First of all, they got so much soul. And y'all know what soul does to me.
Yes.
This is country. This is very country. They got the country look. But
technically, this is almost Southern rock in a way. Now, the original version of the song is like deep South, almost Zydeco kind of sound, whereas this is almost country rock without any actual instruments.
They can blow. They can sing. Dude, whatever he just did, crazy.
That's called a harmonica.
That boy can sing right there.
Actually, let's just call it a nomonica.
He has no friends to help him now.
Got a groove.
I am obsessed.
One thing, once again, this is about me critiquing the person reacting Obviously, I'm not worried about what's going on with the music video. We've seen it 10 million times. So, one thing that bothers me. He put the video up in the top right, but he's looking to the lower right. So his computer, his laptop, whatever he's watching on, could be a phone for all we know. I mean, what is it? Not D Reacts. I forgot exactly what her name was. Slightly British lady with long dreads, long gray or silver dreads. She's really good, and she did Home Friday type things as well. She used to always watch on her phone, and she would either have to use a speaker and her headphones or whatever. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But like, I prefer to, in most cases, like now it's a little bit different for me, but because I'm doing this backwards to how I would normally do the reactions. But like, his eye line is down here, and the thing is up there. Whereas, you know, I'm pretty much the exact opposite. Yes, nomonica. Yeah. Bluegrass. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Bluegrass. And it was in there somewhere. But I get but you get where I say some Zydeco sound in the original. Prince Jedi Master. Hi. Hello. Front row VIP here next April is $352 per ticket. Wow. Hey, on the blocked front, I get stuff blocked every week. Throwback Thursday especially, anything that's Vivo, instantly blocked. Well, not instantly, blocked usually within 30 minutes of processing. But yes, it's a nomonica. Share that. He can steal that, as long as I get credit. Either way, you get what I'm saying? I like it to where they're looking at the video, so like if he dropped the music video, the video itself down, I would like it more. But then again, it would go across the bar, and who knows. 8th row, $47. That's a good steal.
Yeah. This dude doing what he gotta do.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Camera. Oh, this is funny. Look, hold on. Look, it's the rooster. Did I accidentally kill the volume? What happened here? Why did my volume suddenly drop? Is that just me, or did that happen to everybody? Did the volume drop, or is it just me?
I am obsessed.
Something happened. I didn't touch... Okay, I've got an issue. Hold on. Something happened when I bumped everything. What happened here? Really? How did that get blocked? I just did that one. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. My audio, for me, just went to shit. I don't know what just happened. I did something. Like, you guys can hear me fine. You guys can probably hear the video fine, but like, for me, it went from loud to quiet. I don't know what just happened when I kind of bumped everything. None of the volume is right. Yeah. It's on my end entirely. Because for me, it went from loud to quiet, and I don't know what happened. Okay, so... Whoa. Okay, so I don't know what I bumped, but all I did was just tap my normal volume button, and it fixed it. So I'm good. That was all on my end. That wasn't a thing. That's probably
soul. Y'all know what soul does to me.
Soul.
This is country. This is very country. They got the country look.
True.
They can blow. They can sing. Dude,
don't say they can blow. Crazy. That's just...
That boy can sing right there.
There's no friends. The audio is kind of dropped off, but
I am obsessed. Yeah.
It's fine to you guys. It's me listening that's the problem. Yeah, you guys are supposed to be watching me watching him. You're supposed to be critiquing me, critiquing him. I want to see somebody cover the Home Free cover. I'm watching the wrong video.
What?
It's a nomonica.
Is he doing a harp? Wait a minute, harp?
I said it was a me problem. It's a nomonica.
Not the harmonica himself.
That's his hand. Ain't nothing there. He can play a convincing harmonica that
That's
isn't
crazy.
even there. You can bury me.
You better. Giving me Interview with the Vampire. Stop playing pose.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's start him over.
I could see that.
You better sing, man.
He is.
That's deep.
I don't know if I screwed something up or his capture is a little weird where the volume was louder and now it's not. Because I hear me fine, I don't hear the music as loud.
This dude beatboxer is doing everything he needs to do in life.
Everything he needs to do in life? Yeah.
Using them instruments as his voice.
Bro, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Interview with the Vampire, Tom Cruise back in the day. Brad Pitt with long hair and Interview with the Vampire. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're
giving
saying.
You the white boy who wanted to help the slaves. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to help them free. You know what I'm saying? He giving me that vibe. Come on, brother. You better come on with that soul. And you may learn to love another while I am sleeping.
No, look, hold on. It's not just me, because look, I'm watching my audio output, and it's not as loud as it was. So there is something on his end that got quieter. It's not just me. You guys hear me fine? His audio changed. It's not just me. I have proof.
That's deep.
I am sleeping in my grave.
What he do? This boy right here. Your friends stay. I love this group.
I wish I could be that animated. I'm just not. I mean, could you guys see me flailing my arms at a thing? Like, I'm not saying what he's doing is bad, but could you see me doing it? It's like that's what's funny to me to see super animated reactors. And I get a lot of them are real, but some are just over the top on purpose because they know it gets views. Hey, it's not about being professional. Sometimes it's about checking your settings. And you guys have seen how screwed up I've gotten on my settings before. I mean, when I was doing this at the old place and I was trying to capture my audio in two places at once, sometimes it got corrupted and I had to use the really, really crappy audio because it wasn't recording on, it was recording on, but I was recording my reaction off my, so therefore I had to use the audio off of that. Or unless it was on the microphone that got corrupted. I had to toss out a whole unboxing video the other day because the audio got corrupted by either a bad connection or a bad battery in the microphone I was using. Had done 6 videos prior to that, no problem. Did an entire unboxing video and it was like the whole time. Yeah, that makes sense. He looks like Vigo. Yeah, Vigo! Yes. I'm used to making lyric videos. Now I'm seeing my ugly face on videos. Hey. This gentleman probably didn't want to be on camera at some point, thinking people would make fun of his appearance. I mean, look at me. This ain't the best face in the world. I just have a cool beard. It's nice. Look at it. I have a bad tooth. It's really bad. Try not looking at it. I just added back lights back there just to be cooler so that you people would actually look at me a little. It's fine. Actually, I went literally an entire year without being on camera on my first channel. And then after I got on camera, more views. People actually liked seeing me talk to them. and interact with them directly. My first anniversary video, I got on camera drinking a cup of coffee. Is what it is. It is hard. It's more hard to hear your own voice than to see your own face, realistically. Do I have to go react to your video now after it gets unblocked? Because I will. Is that what you're here for? But there is one promise. Why? Why did you shave your beard? Keep the beard. Look at Austin. Austin keeps the beard. I know we're completely ignoring this poor guy. Maybe I need... Maybe get a little more drunk. No. Okay. It's fine. Hey, I will go react to one of your videos if somebody tells me to go react to one of your videos, because that's what we do on a reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time. But then again, if you knew them ahead of time, it's not for the first time, so you don't qualify. I have rules. Okay, I'll give you something there. I have a friend who did the same thing. God's golden shore.
Yippity wuppity yippity what?
Yes, he did. He hippity yippity. I love that addition because it's so funny. And then just the slightly different groove on the way out. We're not critiquing that video, we're critiquing this gentleman. I like him. He's got a nice personality. He's got kind eyes.
That is... The alligator is me. What happened? What is going on?
The alligator is me.
What?
You guys don't understand how deep the comment of the alligator is me actually is. It's actually this huge metaphor for life and the human experience and being there for an unknown event to you. It's truly, truly deep. I've been drinking.
Where did this come from, bro?
That vibrating tone in the background is annoying. It was me.
This,
I did.
bro?
I don't even know you, but I did it.
Who requested this? This is
April.
So
it was
top
April
tier.
or Marla. One of them.
First of all, I love the song. I mean, golly, the dude with the deep voice was crazy.
Yes.
The dude doing the harmonica and just...
That's a no
I don't
Monica.
know where he came from.
Dale B. Hi, Dale B. A new reactor just did Bless the Broken Road, was negative about it, and got roasted by the home fries. Really? Also, hi, Dale B. We got new people in the chat. This is cool. Hey, look. I've been roasted before on my other channels about having negative opinions of things by all the people who don't think that negative opinions are valid. If it's a valid opinion from your point of view of the thing, fine. I've also critiqued, I've gone against the home fries and literally said Tim was unnecessary for a video. Like, you didn't need to use Tim in the way that you used him. And people disagreed. People also yell at me for singing in the videos. But I have a big middle finger for that. It's fine. He was downright rude and ripped apart every aspect. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, if it was constructive, fine. If it was just him being an asshole, then who cares? I'm already sub, Prince Jedi Master. DLB, that was funny. I did not comment on it, but his comments were a bloodbath. You look fine, and I'm going to watch your butts reaction. Out of context. Guys, we're reacting to this reactor, not that reactor. But that's interesting. I might have to go check that out and see. That's going to be at the news segment. Why did this reactor say this? That's going to be the new reaction.
Then you got the dude with the overall.
He complained about things like him. Hey, I have legitimately critiqued music videos in the same way, but I have legit complaints. People got mad at me for the Long Dark Train video because I critiqued the lighting and it looked so weird to me. And the people got mad that I was focusing on that aspect. Like, legit got mad and were yelling at me in the comments. They're like, just react to the music. You don't need to be worried about the video. Shut up. I'm reacting to all the things. Now, I wasn't rude about it. It was just driving me crazy because their lighting made no sense. And half the time they looked like they were green screened, but it was too clean to be green screened. So it's just the way they had to light things in a poor lighting situation. So it didn't work in my own brain. But yes, camera shots matter. He went after Sweet Rob's voice. Holy shit. Where is this guy? I feel like we have to roast him now. On a Shoki review. I have to go review this guy's take on that thing. Okay. The sun bothered him. Rob's voice bothered him. Disrespected Rob's voice. I'm sorry, but F you on that. Okay. It's not a reaction. I just pointed out a few things reactors did not notice. Yeah. His name is Zelicious, and I gave him the blues. He was nasty, and you gave him the blues. I don't even know what that means. Hey, there's a Carb 611. We got all kinds of people in the chat now. All of a sudden, hi. So that guy here really badly. I made comment. Yeah, I bet you did. Okay. So let's finish up this lovely guy. I'm gonna comment nice things on his video about his thing, and you guys told me to go watch it, and then we're gonna go look at this guy. This isn't part of the normal reactor reacting to a reactor reacting to Home Free for the first time. This is going to be a reactor reacting to some asshole talking shit about Home Free for the first time. I don't have a bumper for that, but just imagine. So we're gonna do this just real quick. All right, let me finish up this guy. I like him. I'm gonna sub to him.
Jumper on or whatever that thing is.
It's called overalls, bud.
An overall.
Thank you.
This is just a phenomenal group. Oh man, that's crazy.
First of all, he does not have a good enough like ratio here. He's got 81,000 views, only 4,000 likes. We need to get that up. By the way, like this video if you guys are here. I'm going to subscribe. Oh, I also still need to go watch Elizabeth's reaction to Icy Fire. Check out my reaction to their End of the Road. That was bananas. I bet it was. Hold on. Also, what's funny, my channel is tiny. We have like 380 some odd subscribers. Next to nothing compared to so many other reactors. I mean, even Lando has significantly more reactors, subscribers. But I still think in my own head that I still have as many subscribers as I do on my main channel, even though I don't. Okay, Zaytilicious? God bless the broken road. Oh, so it still counts. Cool. Okay, so it's technically the first. Okay, so we're do this. Why is my Z? Remember when I spilled my drink the other day? Tealicious? Zestylicious? Is that what you're talking about? Oop, can't spell. I guess that's correct. Hold on. Is it all one word or separate words? They'll figure it out. This guy? This one right here. So 853 views, that's it. Hold on. me a second. I gotta scroll down. Then he tried singing what Rob was singing, failed miserably, and complained about Rob's voice. Why? 35 thumbs up, 77 thumbs downs. Okay. Rarely hit dislike on a video. I don't understand people who do. I think some people dislike a video because they like. I don't know. Like, I've disliked a video before, but I guess it's just very specific reasons. I've had people dislike my videos just because they're dicks. There's literally a string of people who legit just disliked me because I blocked them from commenting. YouTube doesn't care if it's good or bad comments. I guess that's mostly true. I was so upset with him. I don't ever give a negative comment, but I couldn't help myself. Yes, let me go to the comments. All right. So technically, we're still in a reactor reacting to a home free. You know the thing.
So, hey guys.
Shut
up.
up.
Y'all doing? Y'all good?
Shut up,
If
you.
Not, that's
okay. Yep, he's getting ratioed hard. So I mean, that's what it is. He's done 2 cents that one. Nothing but praise. He got schooled. Okay. Look, some videos deserve a thumbs down, and I almost always thumbs up a video the second I pull up on it. This one, I'm going to reserve my judgment. 20 minutes? Do you know where he starts talking trash so I don't have to watch this whole garbage? All right, hold on. I have to see the comments beforehand. 161 subscribers. I'm better than this guy. All right. Okay, hold on. If Home Free does a song, and I've never heard the original, I don't really bother to go and listen to the other artists. Why? Because a few times I have done so, Home Free did it better. Okay. Rascal Flatts covered this song. Yes, as discovered by somebody I also watched do this video. I didn't even realize it was from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, so that's the thing. You should be directing your video. Secondly, I wonder when you watched Home Free videos before. Adam, okay. Oh, okay, 2 wheels. I like this one. You obviously have no depth in videography. Everything they do here goes with the words, mood of the song. Do you really think you have a good ear for music? Why do you react? You could have, at the least, went through the song and then said you didn't like the way they did this one, but you'll be checking out my... But honestly, if you didn't like it, you're less likely to check out another one. So that's not... That's real criticism, I think, in there. I don't get a chance to like them better. Spell the right no, please. Never do another one by Home Free. Wow. Impressive. Okay, Dale B. There we go, Dale. Ripping on Rob. The home fries are going to come for you, and they deserve at least so. He hearted your comment, though. Okay. They don't do any auto-tunes. Not true, Sheila. It's not auto-tune, but in studio, there is tweaking. And you can tell, because they're not perfect every time they do it. That's an unfair thing. Produced music always has some fixing of voices. It may not be full-on auto-tune where you're not even remotely singing that note, but they're definitely doing some cleaning up. It is what it is. Oh, well, your reaction was disappointing. It's a beautiful song, and Home Free did it beautifully, and you were so critical. All of these boys can sing. There's no auto-tune at all. Not auto-tune, but there's tuning. It's the reality of the music industry. Kevin Clements! This guy's over. I suggest you just leave Home Free alone. He's not going to do that. He wants home fry views. That's what it is. See, Marla! Hi. Every time you say backup singers, I want to slap you. They're a band, an out-of-this-world band with no lead singers. He didn't comment back. Yeah, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Sorry. I should have been doing that. I apologize. Belinda G. I seem to know that name. Sandy. Scott Rogers. Yep. That's a good one there. Hold on. What did he say? I loved your song, not the reaction. That's funny. That's funny. He says he liked the song, but then he tore it apart. Okay, this particular thing, he needs to turn off links being shared because he's an idiot. Because that's a porn site, or at least to a very don't click on links in comments, guys. I have mine blocked, so you can't share links. He did react to a couple I saw. All right, so let's look at this garbage.
exactly why I'm here. If you're bored, please get comfortable. I'm going to talk And that's all. I'm kidding. We're going to be watching a reaction video, or I'm going to be doing a reaction video.
Dude, you edited this.
A reaction to a video. Obviously, it's been a very long time since I've done this. But we're going to be watching a video from Home Free, which is an a cappella group.
This was just last week, right? Yeah, by the way, comment to do that.
Believe it or not, I love a cappella groups. But they're doing a remake of the version of Bless the Broken Road, which is Rascal Flatts. If y'all haven't heard of it, please stop the video.
Fair point. He said they're doing a cover of the Rascal Flatts version. That's what he said. At least right there. So fair critique. He didn't claim it was Rascal Flatts like I did. I'm an idiot. He just said that they were covering the Rascal Flatts version, which actually I may have done. But either way. Yes, I'm defending the asshole because he hasn't said anything too stupid yet.
Rascal Flatts, Bless the Broken Road.
Yes.
Amazing song.
Okay.
And I want y'all to hear that before you listen to a remake of it.
I've already
It's like
done that.
watching a second movie before watching the first movie. It doesn't
No, that's not equivalent.
make sense. But anyways, I love this song. I heard the song.
Irony that you had a
when I
typo
was
on the
young,
word
and I've
right.
Loved it ever since. Great song. And then when I heard there was a remake of it by some.
Why are you filming yourself in the dark? You're going by purely your thing. Once again, I'm critiquing him. Seriously, this is a 20-minute reaction. If he's not even doing a breakdown, why is it a 20-minute reaction? I've done long reactions, but it's like I'm breaking things down and talking a lot. And I'm making his 20-minute reaction even longer.
Sounded interesting. So we're gonna watch it, and I'm gonna try not to throw in my stupid comments, but
Apparently you
if there's something
did.
that I like or don't like, I'm probably gonna end up saying something. So I apologize in advance. But
By the way, guys, home fries. Listen to me. Look right here, right here. Look at Shoki. It's okay if somebody doesn't like something that you like. It's okay. And then there's also assholes. That's less okay, but they exist. But it's okay if they don't like the same thing you like. You guys don't even like all the stuff I've reacted to, but you're not hateful about it. Just nobody comes and watches it. It's fine. I'm probably doing the trifecta. Pretty sure he's going to do voice play next if he hasn't already. Yes, of course.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Please.
So we can start the video.
Seriously,
You don't
lighting,
have to listen
dude.
to me ramble yet. But did I mention welcome back to my channel? Welcome to my channel, Zestylicious. Got that out of the way. Subscribe. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna start the video.
Okay. Like I said, he's joking. Also, he's doing it the way I said not to do it. Remember I said the other week, big video, small U is generally the way to get your copyrights hit even harder. A lot of people wanted to do it just because whatever. But also, you're now cutting off a good chunk of the video. I'm critiquing him for that. He haven't even got to his opinion yet. I'm critiquing how he does the video. Yes, did that 3 weeks ago. Zombies versus Hillbillies.
Oh, Home Free. Naturally. Is it that? That's edited onto that, right? Like,
No,
they
they cut it
go
into-
in there with shovels and dig out the words.
Yes, they took that much time to deface the land.
If they did that, kudos already. Wow. Obviously, the words underneath are edited. That looks really good. Well, also, this has a very Rascal Flatts Life is a Highway theme to it.
I mentioned
I
that
don't know if
too,
you noticed.
by the way.
It's got the Radiator Springs look. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
But Rascal Flatts, because they sing that song.
Yes.
I set out on a narrow way many.
I'm going to say something. Since he talks trash about Rob's voice in singing this, I think Rob did better than the original dude from Rascal Flatts, because that guy, as I think I mentioned before, that I think Rascal Flatts somehow became the Nickelback of country. I got to a point where I could not listen to that guy's voice anymore. I would prefer the Rob. Austin mowed it. He mowed the dirt. I will give him tons of credit.
Years ago, hoping I would find true love.
You did Big Video Small You, where you're cutting off part of the music video with your face? Also, might be why I got blocked. It's a thing. It is a thing. You see how small this is? Over here? Oh, I should get it backwards. I can reverse the camera and then I'll still get it wrong. That's how dumb that is. But yeah, see? Small over there. Even when I did my normal reactions on the recorded versions, I always did big me, small thing. That way it also looks like I'm looking down at the tiny video in the corner. But it is a thing.
Along the broken road.
Whoa.
But I got
What? What?
hoping I would find true love along the broken road.
That's Tim Faust. Home Free, Tim Faust. Makes sense. I forgot Tim Faust sang for the Home Free.
So he's reacted to
Okay, I
Tim
was like,
before.
dude, did Tim Faust collab with these people? No, this is his group. Now I remember. Okay, I didn't recognize him at first because his hair is shorter. Oh, he looks so different. He looks
Tim
like
Faust and
Superman
his four
without
bitches.
hair.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's not a bad look. It's just
You look better with long hair. Just say it.
so like that's really why I stopped. Is because I like this guy looks like Tim Faust, but he has short hair.
This guy looks like Tim Faust.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I
See, I can hold on. I can say that because Tim's from Texas, and the United States is Texas and 49 bitches. That's just a Texas joke. I'm from Texas. I can say those
But
things.
I got lost a time or two, wiped my brow and kept pushing through.
Get to the point where he talks trash. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing.
Every sign pointed straight to you. Every long lost dream led me to where you
I know I reacted to this video like last week, but like Adam kills it on that background section there.
I hate to start off like this, but
Oh, you're gonna start out this way
I
though.
have to say something about this videographer or the videoing, the music video. They're doing a lot of camera changes, and it's kind of annoying me because,
Okay.
like, I get it. To emphasize certain parts of the song, you switch to a different scene.
Yes.
But they're doing a lot of camera changes where they're in the same exact place.
But not same position.
Like they're in
and
this
the lighting
gazebo,
is different.
20 feet, and then in the middle of a phrase, they'll switch to
Yeah.
like 30 feet away, and it's kind of weird. It's like unnecessary.
That's 10 feet.
And I think they're just a little overdoing it.
It'll be pedantic.
It sounds good. The music is good.
Okay.
Lead singer, very nice voice, very controlled. He's got a nice head voice, but they're doing
To be fair, he's just referring to the person who is currently singing lead, which would be Rob.
a lot of camera changes. and it's annoying.
Some people just use
And
the
this
wrong
is gonna
words.
keep happening, I'm
Like
sure,
me.
throughout
I do
the
that
rest
a
of the
lot.
video. I'm not going to say another word about it though.
Hey,
Just
I critique the videography,
So I don't have to
the way of a shot too. Some of the drone shots are weird. He has a valid point in why are they changing positions for the exact same locale. So he has a point. It sounds asshole-ish. But also, I think one thing that they do in the video is when they're panning from one side to the other, the group actually physically moves to that location as the camera's moving. So when we started out, it was going into Rob, and then it started panning to the right. Then they moved to the right of the gazebo. Here, they were zooming in and then moving left. Now we're panning left across them on the gazebo. It does, they lead you with that. It's a thing I'm pointing out. It's because it's kind of a fair point.
I said I wasn't going to say another word about it. He was literally in the middle of a word and they switched places.
Because usually they don't.
You don't have to do that.
Because to be fair, when they do that usually in a different video, they're either just closer in the same exact shot or they're in a different spot. This is literally the same location. So it's a tiny justifiable thing. Tiny. Because it is funny that they shot most of this video literally in that two spots over and over. But like I said, the way they're panning kind of leads you from one spot to the other. It's a thing. once again, Lowrider, I could not leave the lighting alone in the long black train video. Go watch it if you have. I'm very much like this guy. And it's only because it's driving me nuts that I can't figure out why it looks the way it does. I'm not critiquing how they shot it. I'm trying to figure out why it looks that way from a point of view of a person who makes videos. That's a different way.
Oh, sorry, guys. Music is great. The bass singer obviously is great because he's Tim Faust. And if you don't like Tim Faust, you don't like anything that's good. And they've got good backup singers. The beatboxer he's very good. He's staying in the...
Okay, so referring to the other guys as backups, I can see why you'd be mad. One, because you're a mega home fry. But given the situation, Rob is leading at the moment, and the other guys are doing the rest of the thing. They are doing the rest of the vocals. They're doing the background vocals. They're doing the background instrumentals. So back up would be the slightly different term, but they are singing back up to him, and then they move around. Now, he's not stating specifically that any one person, like Rob is in the lead currently, and does for almost this entire video, and everyone else is singing with and around. Backup may not be the exact right word, but backing vocals makes sense. So I think that was his meaning, unless he's just being a dick about it, but he doesn't sound like he's being a dick about it. It sounds like he's just referring to when you have one lead singer and you have other people singing in the background, they're generally called background singers or backup singers. I know it's not a cappella group, but it is what it is.
Background, which is good. I don't want a beatboxer that's boring.
See, he just said in the background.
He's got a solo or something like that.
There you go.
So the beatboxer's good. The backup singer, I think they may actually be the same person. I can't really tell because this is a music video. But the camera switching, please. You don't
okay, so he's going to be overly critical about the video.
Much I know in northern songs, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know.
I didn't pay that much attention to it, but like now that he's pointed it out, I see it and it's annoying. Okay, same position. That makes sense. See, now I'm critiquing his critique of the video. But it makes more sense to switch to the other part of the video rather than continually switching the same scene for them. See, this is a whole different locale. He's going to bitch about sunlight. No, he's bitching about singing. Okay.
No, that's not how it goes. But
yeah, you had that wrong.
Here, I'll let you listen to it. The backup singer, which I think is the beatboxer too.
No.
I think he's auto-tuning his voice.
Nope.
It doesn't sound good. It's... Let me let you listen to it.
Okay, so for one, he can't tell who's singing. There are times where I've said the same thing. I don't know who's singing what, but he also doesn't know the individual voices. Why he would think the beatboxer is the one singing extra vocals there, I don't know why he would think that. That literally makes no sense. Any of the four other guys who are not doing beatboxing would be filling out extra vocals. So he's lost on that point already.
Yes, it is.
He doesn't seem to realize at least two other guys are singing background.
Yeah, not my thing. Just because it's the which is gonna be a nasally sound. But then when it's in high register, they have to auto-tune it, which just makes it sound worse.
I think about the years I spent just passing.
Which, by the way, that's the guy that you were just saying was auto-tuned. Jackass.
And give it back to you.
Okay, I don't know who this guy is. Obviously, I don't know who any of these guys are, except for Tim Faust. But the guy singing right now has a really good voice.
He's the guy you were just critiquing, Jackass.
Style of singing than the...
That's the irony, right? So the person he was critiquing for having way too high a note that sounded auto-tuned was them. It wasn't auto-tuned. It was actually kind of a chord they were doing. I mean, there's tuning. There is tuning. It's a produced thing, but it's not what he's calling auto-tune. Because you've heard them live. You know they're not perfect live. They're not going to hit the same exact notes. Old Lang Syne live is nowhere near as good as a recorded version. It isn't.
Good for head voice, but my preference is the way this guy's singing, which is more of a chest and throat, which given is harder to sing that way because it requires a lot of muscle in here and exercising and building up the strength.
One thing is, I don't like the way he's like sitting back to do these things. It doesn't feel like he's engaged as much as if he's sitting forward. You know what I mean?
Or uses it in a different way, I should say. Those of y'all that know more about singing are going to be like, wait, you're saying it all wrong. Y'all know what I mean. But he's got a really nice voice. And
so he likes Austin.
You just smile and take my hand. You've been there, you understand.
And true, that is Austin's
It's
chest
all
voice.
part of a grander plan.
Going up into
that
head.
it's coming true in every
I guarantee you what he's saying is auto-tune is just them hitting chords. That's the stupid part. But he also doesn't realize he's got a baritone over there singing those high notes with the two tenors. He doesn't know. I mean, he's a noob. He doesn't know home free. That's the whole point. He's reacting to them for the first time. He only knows Tim Foust does bass, and he knows a beatboxer is involved. He doesn't understand how they're layering. He doesn't understand their dynamics. He's critiquing it from a noob point of view, and he's wrong in his analysis of it. He's not wrong in his opinion, because it's an opinion. He's wrong in his analysis. Well, here's the thing. I think he... I think he... I'm going to give him credit for the critiquing the way the video is shot. It doesn't make sense. Given that they only have probably 2 locations and they're shooting at the same time of day, they're getting everything they can out of those 2 locations. It is kind of silly when you think about it to move from in front of the gazebo to beside the gazebo. Going over to that other porch totally makes sense. Now, if he complains about the light coming in, that's just somebody who doesn't like lens flares. I've complained about that in different videos, but that's when it's done not tastefully, not well done. I mean, it's not like one of their full-on produced, like, green shoe videos, you know? That was my foot. See, he doesn't know Chance. That's the thing. He doesn't understand what Chance is doing.
Okay, the sun. Please.
There it is.
Why do you have to stand directly in front of the sun?
It's for an
Every time you
effect.
switch to the scene, it's just like, and I'm like, ah.
It's for effect. See, the reason they're in the sun this way is because they ran out of light over by the gazebo and they went over here. That's what happened. I almost can guarantee that's what happened because they're shooting this in the evening. This is clearly sunset. They got it over by the gazebo, by the water, while they had the direct light coming in from that angle. And I guarantee you, it's now moved to the point that they didn't have the light in the gazebo, so now they're getting background light on the porch. I can almost guarantee that's what they did. But he doesn't want to see it that way. Why do I need to leave him a nasty comment? So far, I don't 100% disagree with him. He's wrong in some of his analysis, but I don't need to be nasty to him just yet. Because people have been nasty to me for my analysis because they thought I was being a dick. But I also felt justified. Now, I haven't heard him 100% be a dick just yet. I've just heard him be dumb. And being dumb is not necessarily a reason to leave a comment. Now, if he just decides to be a dickhead here in a minute, fine. I haven't gotten that far yet. You guys are ahead of me. Okay.
I'm sorry, that was kind of random, but the sun is killing me.
Well, here's the irony. You're covering the sun by putting your video the way you did. I would rather his corner of his video be cut off. Once again, I think when a reactor's sitting back like this, like way back like this, do you feel that they're engaged in it? I mean, this is a legit question for you guys watching. Do you feel like he's engaged with the video, really? Because he doesn't seem excited at all. Like, yeah, he's being critical, but he also doesn't seem engaged. I'm watching his video leaned on my desk, like looking up close like this, like an idiot. Wasn't this one of the 5 videos that were shot in about 2 or 3 days? Probably. I mean, that's a question, obviously, for everybody else, not me.
Into your loving arms.
Dude, it's not real sunlight. You're not getting blinded. Boom. I was right. Look, hold on. I'm just going to point this out because I didn't analyze the videos closely until now. I'm not supposed to be analyzing their music videos. I'm supposed to be analyzing him. Look, you see how the light is faded? I wasn't wrong. Watch. Look. The reason they changed location to the porch. Look how much the light has faded there compared to earlier on. That's why they switched to that porch. Because I guarantee you, it's over here. I can't... Where's the mouse? It's the porch is yonder where they could get that backlighting. I guarantee you that's what they did. Yeah, I mean, I see people else do that. You were right. Yeah, exactly. He likes to hear himself talk and sound important. Hey, look at me, Carb. We're YouTubers. That's what we do. We all think we sound important. Just some people know ever so slightly more what they're talking about. And hey, I'm an idiot too. I'll say the wrong things a lot. I will critique things incorrectly. I focused on the lighting. Like I said, in that video, and people were so mad at me for it. People get mad at me for singing along. Almost no one has gotten mad at me for my actual critiques of the thing, so I'll take some blessings where I can get them. He's not 100% wrong, but he's also kind of dumb. So yes. But look, yeah, YouTubers think they're super important. Their opinion is better than everyone else's. Myself included, because it's what I do. I review things. I react to things. You know, but the thing is, you're here for my reaction. You're here for my opinion. You're here for my thoughts. Just like people came here for his reaction. Now, he didn't have a favorable reaction. And I give him that much. You see, this much. I'm going to be like the other guy. That much credit for his thing. He's not excited about it. That's the thing. Maybe he needs to drink a little bit. I'm really loose right now, if you can't tell. Smarmy. Thank you for at least not calling me smarmy. I don't think I have enough hair to technically be smarmy. That's funny. Smug, self-important, like you guys have no idea what they're doing. I like sarcasm. I don't like dumb, and that would be a me problem. That's not really a you problem. I don't think a lot of people like dumb. Unless your last name is Paul. And you... Anyways. That would make sense. And remember, I said some of the drone shots were a little weird. When I did my video, if you were here last week, I said some of the drone shots were like, it is what it is. They're shooting it with drones. 100%. 100% this music video, except on the porch, was done with a drone. Obviously, we're at a very high angle here because they needed to get it done quick. And if you're right about them shooting this in the same however many videos they needed to do, wherever it is they are, in like 2 or 3 days, they needed to nail this down. That's why there's so few shots of them outside of static positions. Like, they're literally in 3 positions. In front of the thing, standing there, and then on the porch. And then we cut 2 people in the Mustang, which I still think is a guy from Dive Bar Saints. I could be wrong. Nobody has confirmed. Smarm-free zone. I will turn on the smarm if I have to. I didn't know. Okay, yeah. So let's get through this guy's garbage. It's fine. But yes, the home fries definitely destroyed this guy.
That God bless the broken road that led me straight to you.
Done in an earlier time. So here, you guys can literally see how time progresses differently throughout the music video when they're shooting. Okay, so you know what they're doing, right? So they shoot an entire run through of the song in each location. Everybody doing their parts. Then they chop it, right? You know that's how they do it? That's how they do it. So they got 3 shots, probably only 3 takes given the amount of light. And then they have to chop and cut it to try to make it interesting because, as I would know, keeping one stagnant location for a music video or, well, excuse me, any type of video does get boring. He's not wrong in the silly location changes. If they had a completely different location other than a gazebo, might have been different. If it was like further over and directly in front of the water, but you could tell from the shadows they didn't have the light there like they needed it. The light was straight up on the gazebo, and they captured as much as they could. Had the gazebo not been in the background of the shots otherwise, and it looked like a totally different locale, no critique. He would have nothing to say, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not the dive bar guy.
It was actually kind of funny. I want to go back and see.
Do you mean funny good or funny bad? Because now I'm getting angry at you.
I'm
just getting heated.
That led me straight to you.
Okay, so he did like it. Okay. Oh, there's the porch. The porch is right there. I was right. The porch is literally right there. That's funny. The gazebo's right over there. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think it's a porch. I think that's actually the side of a barn. Like, that's the external little kind of post of a barn. I could be right. Hold on, I want to look. Give me a second. I did not pay this much attention when I reviewed this thing. I'm seeing these things in his review of the video. Give me a wider shot. Yeah, look, right there. Okay, it's a house, so it is technically a porch. So yeah, they shot it. Wait, how did the sun get... Okay, now I'm confused into how they got the light behind them on that particular porch. Presumably there's one on the other side. Either way. I got excited. I was like, there's the porch. Also, do you guys know if this was a venue of some sort or just somebody's house? Don't bitch about the fucking backlit silhouette.
I don't want to talk about that. I shouldn't have stopped it because now I'm going to have to say something. That would have sounded good.
Oh, he's complaining about their singing. Okay.
But the fact that I don't connect with this guy's style of singing just made it not sound good to me. Like
I just said this about voice play, so it's a fair critique.
It was well executed. It was precise. It was clean, and it was smooth. But the way he sings with the nasal made it.
Okay, same thing. Same critique I gave voice play. So let's be a little fair here. I don't like voice play the way they sing if they're doing the same exact song as someone else because I don't like the way the particular artist does it. So he's critiquing that he just doesn't like the way, I was assuming, might be Rob there actually, the way he's talking about Rob's run there. Doesn't like Rob's high voice. It's a fair critique because it's just not what he likes. So let's be fair here. Let's be fair. Because people can be pissed off at me for not liking certain people in voice play or certain other groups. It's a fair critique. He just does not like the way Rob sings or his voice. And it's fine. I don't like the way the Rascal Flatts guy does it. It's a preference.
It rubbed me the wrong way. Listen to that again. Let me know what y'all think.
Okay. First of all, that's a lovely criticism that I'm better than him. Maybe, but he's got more views. Are there more people watching? No, there's at least 10. No, that's fine. I get you. But I guarantee you there are people who feel the same way about me. Because of the way I critique things, the way I say things, the way I feel about things. Now, he has a fair criticism. We may not like that criticism, but it's a fair one. Also, it looks funny when there's two progress bars on top of each other. I wish he had more lighting. I don't necessarily... No, he was critiquing Rob's voice. He said he didn't like Rob's nasally voice. He liked Austin's voice. He didn't really like Rob's, even from the beginning. He critiqued Rob's higher, like, nasally voice. And I guess it's nasal. I guess. It's just a different voice. Hold on, let me back up.
But just the way he sings.
See, he says he sings good. He said it's smooth and it's clean. He just doesn't like the sound of it.
Listen to that again. Let me know what y'all think.
Well, we like it more than you, obviously. 18 or 19? Really? Mine shows 10. Hey, if there's that many, there's that many. Yeah. It says 15 over there, so... Hi, everybody.
Clean, but I just did not connect with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's fair. I can see why everybody's mad about it, because everybody wants to come to defense of them. But it's a fair criticism. Rob doesn't connect with him. That's Matt doesn't connect with me from Pentatonics. Avi did. Matt doesn't. He's still a gifted bassist and singer. Doesn't connect with me to sing. Same thing with you guys, who all said that when Avi left, you liked Pentatonics less. It's a fair criticism. It may not be one you like, but it's a fair one. He's not critiquing how he sings. He's just saying he doesn't like his voice. That's fair. I've said the same thing about many an artist.
Sounded unnecessary.
And Rob got better. Rob got better over time. They've all gotten better. Let's just be fair here. And yes, I'm defending the jerk because you guys are on that side of the camera. I'm on this side of the camera, and I have experienced similar reactions. When you have a different reaction, whether it be negative, I wouldn't necessarily call what he said negative. He's being critical. Now, I have been hypercritical. You guys aren't really familiar with my main channel. I've been hypercritical of things that people thought were fantastic. But the thing that I was looking at was legitimately falling apart in my hands. Like, I was literally looking at a plastic robot of sorts that my friend built, and I was critiquing and reviewing, and everybody roasted me. Like, the most vile, hateful comments that I've ever gotten, to the point I had to turn off comments on the video. Because I had a fair critique of the thing that was in front of me. I was experiencing things on the thing in front of me. And all I could do was critique that. And people who did not have those problems, people who watched other reviewers like it, did not have the same thing. But then later on, I reviewed a thing that nobody liked from my point of view, and I treated it very differently than almost every other reviewer did. And people also didn't like that critique. That's what's funny. I had a positive critique of something that everyone else hated, and they came after me with negative comments for that. So you cannot like what he said and him still have the valid opinion. And I know that's a hard thing to say because everyone loves everything Home Free does. This is also his first experience. We haven't seen anything else, any of his other reactions, and I know everybody's like, I'm not going to watch your reactions anymore. Fine. Don't, if you don't want to. He might immediately turn around and be like, oh, now I see what this guy's doing, and he's growing on me. But this reaction, his first reaction, and everyone knows that this song is fantastic, I can see the guttural, visceral reaction from the fans. The home fries especially. You guys are a rabid bunch. Let's be honest. And you're always going to come to the defense of them. Like, if I don't have the same critique of him because I've heard them before. I've watched them grow. He's hearing it for the first time, and it doesn't hit him right in the ears. It is what it is. It sucks for those who love these guys, but he's not wrong. In fact, he's just not. He's not the same. He's just wrong. Or sorry, he's not wrong. He's just not the same. That's what I meant to say. Actually, to say I felt played for my view. Okay. Not Austin. He's already perfect. Stop it. You felt snubbed. Yeah, I get that. How, and I have a problem sometimes with the how as well. And like I said earlier, calling them backup singers versus background singers, I could see how people would take that wrong. I didn't take that wrong because I don't view it that way. I view it as there's basically two lead singers and everyone else is singing in the background. They're backing up the lead vocals. So to call them backup vocalists isn't technically correct. It just sounds worse, I guess. I mean, yeah, and like I said, you guys are having an emotional reaction to a critical thought, and that's fine. Your opinion is just as valid, but from my point of view, being on this side of the camera, I can see his points. I may not agree with them. I agree with some of them. And it's funny that he pointed out something I didn't notice even when I was being critical of the video. So I find that even more funny, that I'm watching someone else who has similar but slightly more in-depth reaction to the things that I would have ignored. I mean, that's fine. You guys don't have to agree. But here's what's funny. None of you are saying, I think I know it all by my critique of his critique. Like, do I sound like I know more than him? Like, or am I just better at talking? Because sometimes, and I mentioned this before with Lando, Lando needs to loosen up and learn how to engage with the camera and talk with people and express his opinion a little bit better, and he'll get there. He's young, he's just fresh in front of the camera. But the thing is, am I just better at talking, or do I know more? Think about that. Because he's coming off as someone who is lazy and not engaged, but he is still critiquing the song in a somewhat meaningful way. It's just in a way you guys don't like. And that's fine. It's fine if you don't like it. It's fine for him to not like it. And it's fine for him to not understand why people are mad at him. Because he just thought he just voiced his opinion. It's just a disagreeable opinion. I can see that. I can see that. But I also feel like, let me know if this makes sense to you guys. Starting out with he wasn't negative 100% off the bat. But he also was like, what am I hearing? And yes, he did have a string of negative things to say, but I've also had the same criticism of me. Where there's like, man, do you ever have anything positive to say? You're always talking negative. It's like, I think the problem is he came in here really wanting to like this because he liked the original, and then he heard something he didn't like. It's not bad. See, that's the thing. It's not bad. He just doesn't like it. And I've had that criticism of so many things, including on this channel. It's like where I said, this is not bad. In fact, this is done really well. Like anything voice play. Really well done. That Halo thing we just listened to. How much did I tear that apart? Their costumes are dumb. All of their notes are off. All this. I talk trash about that. Where are my voice play people to come over here and yell at me for being critical about that? And talk about how I think they overact. So you guys are just defending home free, whereas the voice play fans, whatever they're called, voice players, I don't know what they're called, VPs, I don't know, they would have the exact same reaction that you guys are having to me being negative about them. I didn't have anything really good to say about them other than they can sing. I just don't like what they did, and all their notes were wrong, and their videos are stupid. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you're having an emotional reaction because he said something you didn't like about a thing you love. It's not that he hates it. I mean, to the fact that he came back to give him another try. And I'll go back later on my own and check out the other things. And once again, we're not even done with his video. I see his points of view. I don't necessarily agree with his points of view, but I'm not saying they're invalid because I don't agree. That's all I'm saying. And he should sit forward and engage the video and not sit back and look like a douchey person. Also, he's wearing AirPods to do videos. You know what? How about this? He's not really using decent headphones to listen to this. Like, I've heard a lot of people say AirPods are not the best thing to listen to music on. Could be affecting how he's hearing it. I've had that before. So, weird excuse. He's using AirPods. If he was listening on a decent pair of headphones or even on a good set of speakers, he might feel different because the tuning on those AirPods may be really bad on the high end, so where it's a more annoying sound where Rob hits those high notes and sounds all nasally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like I said, your opinion is not invalid because of your feelings, just like his. He has a right to his feelings and his opinion on the thing, just like you guys do. It's just that you love it, he's never experienced it. You're coming at it as, I can't wait for you to see this and love it as much as I do, and he goes, I don't know how to feel about this. It's good, but I really don't like what they're doing here. You see what I'm saying? And then he might turn around in the next video and absolutely love it because it's a new experience, and a better experience for him in that moment. But yes, I get what you're saying about that, because you realize, and I've had to do this, and I've had to bring this up before. This, by the way, this night is going very long due to this one guy's video. You have to critique the video and the music, because if it was just the blank screen and it said home free and you're only listening to the music, or you're listening on Spotify or whatever, then you're only reacting to the music, but you have to react to both. When you have a music video, you have to react to both. That's kind of the point. And you have to break down the video. You have to break down the audio. And sometimes those two things don't go together. We've experienced that here, especially on Throwback Thursdays. So it makes sense that he can critique the video and have issues with it. He might listen to this and have a different feeling, but the music video is also invoking things emotionally in you, much like when we watched Go Rest High on That Mountain very first, and I was, tearing up and whatnot. That is a super emotional video, shot super well. He didn't start with that video. He would probably have nothing bad to say about the way it was shot, about the way that it sounded, and that is a Rob-led video. Totally different experience. Music video is part of the experience, not just the audio. If the music video is done badly or in a way that annoys you, it can ruin your experience. It really can. And obviously earlier when I was trying to watch a video and couldn't, ruin my experience of a song I should love. So I needed to go and experience that separate from this reaction, because in the moment, that initial reaction for me was brutally spoiled by the fact I could not watch that video properly. It's fine. It's fine. Same point, Carb. Yeah, Carb, you're right about that. Yeah. What did April say? No, I don't. Because he might know Tim from all his collaborations with other people, especially with Peter Hollins, anybody else. He could have seen plenty of Tim Faust only things, or Tim Faust adjacent things, because he even said, oh, Home Free is Tim Faust group. So he probably heard of Home Free because somebody mentioned, because he was with Tim Faust. Same as me. I had the same thing. So it is what it is. Two Wheels. Where's Two Wheels? Oh, I see Two Wheels. Hi. Sorry, we're trying to break down this video. I'm defending this guy as a reactor to a degree, and everyone else is very upset that I'm defending him. Actually, the funny part is you're not upset with me defending him. In fact, I think I'm doing a decent job defending him. Which is funny. No, if he did it just to get views and subs, it didn't really work. But the thing is, he chose this song because he really likes the original. He'd never really listened to Home Free. People probably suggested, hey, check out Home Free. Saw this video. I think he mentioned this kind of at the front. He really likes the Rascal Flatts version. This is a fantastic cover of a cover. But it's just Rob. Rob rubs him the wrong way. It robs him of the experience. I think that was like an Elizabeth face. And then the music video, the things about the video, I think are justified, because now that he pointed it out, it's all I can see. I didn't catch it on my initial view. I caught something different. So I think he's not wrong. He just might be, as you guys would say, an ass about it. Right? The Selah version? Okay. Yeah. Hey, as somebody who's made a lot of wrong impressions, I understand. If it's hard to believe, a lot of people don't like me.
Too, but it was well executed, just not in the way that I would have liked it to be.
Right there. Exactly what he said is exactly what I said about voice play. It was well executed. He likes what Rob did, just not that Rob did it. That is a perfectly valid thing. And I could comment these things, but then people would come over here hating me for it. like I said, you guys don't like what he said, and fine. He came off wrong. Started out on the wrong foot, as it were. But he's not wrong in what he's saying. He might just be wrong in how he's saying it. Just like how Rob is, in his opinion, wrong in how he's singing it. That's funny. That's funny. But see, that's the other thing. He's breaking down why he doesn't like it. So, what would you rather have? An in-depth analysis of why he feels he doesn't like it? Or just flat out, this sucks, I don't like it, turn it off? Without any explanation. Which is better? A thorough breakdown of why he doesn't like it. He even said, he's got a nasal thing that's going on when he hits at a higher register. It really doesn't ring right with me. Once again, I might blame the AirPods. And then he says he doesn't like the way the camera, how they use the exact same area 3 different ways for no real reason other than they had no other places to shoot. So, you see what I'm saying? It's like, he's breaking down what he doesn't like about it in a valid manner other than just, this sucks, I hate this, why is this, I don't like country music, this is stupid, Rascal Flatts is better. Which would you rather, just an ass saying those things, or somebody who's at least giving a valid criticism that's broken down somewhat well, just not in a way you'd like? Once again, what he's saying.
I'm just a rolling home into my love.
That part right there is probably one of my. I'm sorry, I paused it again. That right there is what made me love the way that this song is made.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sing it for y'all, please.
Please don't.
This part of the song is my.
As someone who doesn't sing well, don't sing it.
God bless this broken road, yeah. And now I'm just a rolling home.
Also, I think he's getting voices confused. Well, I know he is. Look, he's smiling. Look, he's smiling right there. He doesn't hate this. Those are smiling eyes. His fingers over his mouth, but he's smiling. If Austin led this whole song, I bet he loved it with no critiques. See, he just doesn't like Rob. See, he likes Austin's runs.
Oh, that run just gave me chills.
See?
Oh, wow.
See, this is why I say it's like it's fair what he's doing. He likes what's happening. He just doesn't like how it's happening. That's a weird way to say that, but it's true. He just doesn't like Rob's voice. That's a fair criticism. Doesn't like Rob's voice. Cool. And this may not have been the best example for Rob. I don't think I've ever really noticed how nasally Rob, like he's got a very adenoidy thing going on. As someone who has atrocious adenoids, despite the fact they were removed, I feel it. But Rob sings infinitely better than me. Okay, hold on. Now he's trying to cover his butt for the people watching. Okay. He's the only rude reactor I've seen a lot for a long time. Okay. I agree. Personality. See, that's one thing I always critique. You guys have watched me do this for like a month now. Personality matters. And it depends on how, I don't know how many videos this guy has done. He doesn't have that many subscribers, and he probably lost a few from the home prize. But like, I don't think he's void of personality. I think his videos are like kind of minimalistic. Mine might be overly done, if I'm honest. But he's enjoying what he's listening to. He just doesn't like Rob. And I find that fair. I mean, I don't agree with him, but I find it fair. I'm not even 100% turned off by how he said it. He's just kind of blunt. And I think this is a thing that a lot of people, especially nowadays, have to be a little less sensitive to. Bluntness. I'm a pretty blunt person. That's one reason why Miss Shoki, stuck with me a little bit longer. So, like, I actually, when we first got together, on Monday mornings, because I was off, I'd stay with her Sunday night, and then I'd help her get dressed Monday morning. So she would, even kind of unprompted, she was getting dressed. She had an office job. And I said, that doesn't really go together. Like, just kind of unprompted. I wasn't rude about it, but I also helped her reorganize what she was wearing to a much better outfit, at least in my opinion. And then she looked at it in a mirror and actually agreed that it looked better, but I was blunt about it. It wasn't rude necessarily, but I was blunt. My ex, on the other hand, hated my bluntness. So it's like, you can be blunt and people are going to take it as rude, but you can also be blunt with a personality. And, how you say things sometimes matters. Like the way I'm going up and down in the middle of my sentences. Sorry, that's Family Guy sketch. Body language, yeah. I think the aloofness is bothersome. I'll give that. That's fair. He's not engaged. He's not engaged. He's listening, but he's not engaged. But he also may not have a reason to lean forward. My mic is over here, so I have to lean forward. If I'm back here, you guys don't hear me as good, right? Even I don't hear me as good. But if I'm right here, you can hear my sultry voice. I may not 100% like him, but I'm not also 100% disagreeing with him because I'm on this side of the camera. If I was just a normie, if I did not do this for, I was going to say for a living, but no, there's no living here. If I didn't do this, I would probably agree with most of you that he's being an ass. He's like, you shouldn't talk like, I would probably feel exactly like you guys do if I wasn't on this side of the camera. Oh, Marla. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this will make sense to you. It won't. Don't talk to me like that, lowrider. Just kidding. I gotta scroll down on my phone because I can't do it on the thingy. We watch reactors as much for their reaction analysis as we do for their personalities, and his personality sucks based on one video. Because I guarantee you, go watch my first video, people probably don't like me. I do agree with you. If the personality doesn't vibe, you're not necessarily going to watch other things with them. I agree with you there. I have SPK. So I've done multiple voice play videos, but I don't like them. Because, I mean, in mind you, I do them on these things, so they get buried in these giant live streams. But I'll go give something a chance because I don't know that there isn't something out there from them that I'll like. I may not like, and this is just as an example, I haven't changed. I might not like the Oogie Boogie song that everyone reacts to, everyone loves, and everyone, pardon my French, creams their pants over. I might not like it at all. But they might have something down the road or buried in the past that I haven't seen yet that maybe I will like. But the whole point of me reacting to it is me reacting to it. Like, how will I feel about this thing? I didn't like the last thing. It wasn't bad, but it didn't vibe with me. So let me see what this is. And VoicePlay is going through a lot of changes. There's old home free songs that vibe with me less than the new stuff. Things way back in the Chris days, and I've critiqued Chris before. I said, look, getting rid of Chris was actually, or him leaving, I should say, was the best move they made because I couldn't even tell Chris from anyone else in the group when he was singing. Chris disappeared into it. Chance came in. Not only did he blend in, but he stood out. There's no point at which, except for when Chris is leading, that I could recognize Chris as being a thing. And while I don't dislike old home free songs, there's some I don't like more than others. In the similar manner, I'm going to listen to more modern home free because they're better now. But I'll watch more voice play, especially if it's a song I might like the Halo thing. I watched somebody else react to the Halo theme song. Or no, I reacted to another person singing the Halo theme. So I want to see what they did with it because they might kill it. But if I ignore it, how will I know? That's kind of the point. You know, we might react to things we've never heard of. We might react to things that we don't necessarily like because we want to give it a chance. Now, if it gets to the point that I'm 3 or 4 voice play songs deep and I just go, I'm done with this, there's not going to be anything good, fine. If he's done 4 home free reactions and feels exactly the same, then he should stop. And he probably would. Because, yeah, there's going to be people coming to see the thing. But if all he does is shit on them, for lack of a better term, then people aren't going to watch it. He's going to lose the views. Then it won't even matter. But if he's trying to figure out for himself if they're better than he first experienced, and then he turns and changes his opinion, isn't that fair? Just like me with voice play. You know, I like Jeff. I like Jeff a lot. And my critiques of voice play is generally about the acting, not about the sound, except with the Halo thing. But when you've got to sub out different singers because other people have left, then your sound have to change, which means you're going to lose a few fans. People are going to be like, I don't like it better this way. So, you see what I mean? He's being racist and getting beards, yes. I don't know if that's true because he likes Austin, and Austin has a beard. He also likes Tim, and Tim has a beard. However thin it might be. See, but April, some people would have been very mad that I pointed that out in the first place. But I've always been that way. I've always picked on people in funny ways like that. Like, if you have the tough enough skin for it, and then, now, if it's a critique, like literally me going, hey, you spelled that wrong. You spelled it again. You spelled it again. I'm going to be like, okay, you need to fix this behavior. Like, it's like, you either fix your behavior or your thumbs, because clearly you're not doing the thing right. So it's like, if I get mad at you because you're purposely spelling something wrong, and then I'm rude to you, that's a different story. Now, if you said, you need to stop with the stupid typos, that's another story. He faked liking it on his second video. But how do you know he faked it? That's the thing. It's like, I mean, how many people do you think are reacting to things for the first time? There are people who you can tell they've watched the video before, and they're just reacting because they didn't have the camera on or whatever. That's why I don't redo reactions. Like, if I screw up a reaction, I just abandon it. I don't redo it, because then it's not a reaction anymore. It becomes a review. That's true. That's true. And don't forget that, you know, everyone has an opinion just like everyone has an asshole, but they also smell. There's a way to pick on someone? Yes. That's true. That's true, Marla. But that was funny. Because I don't know why, like, it just was, but because you always send me the links. But like, but for me, because I assume you're copying and pasting, generally speaking, when you're sending out all the different links and the, hey, please react to this, I assume that you're copying and pasting to however many different people. So in my brain, I'm like, how many people did she send that typo to? So that's where it gets funny in my brain. Not necessarily because the actual typo is funny, but also thinking, oh no, she sent that to like 25 people. And now it's got that big old typo, because I've done that and I can laugh at myself about it, and other people would laugh at me. So I assume that pointing it out to you in a playful manner would also elicit a humorous tone, because you've been on that end before. Hold on. There's that typo. He did another home free video. It was premiered today when a man loves a woman and no one was in the chat. Hey, I've been there. I did this with my girlfriend. She said she was going to have a light day at work, but then took on extra work. I said, oh, so you're cute, but not that smart. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I've done something similar with my wife where I said, well, it's a good thing you're pretty. Just don't go to the channel anymore, Tony. Just don't go. Okay. I will, on my own time, I'm not going to bother finishing this video. It's fine. Because we've already talked about him for a freaking hour. You understand this. He took up more time than everything else we've done tonight. But I think this was a fair critique of the way he was critiquing people. So I will watch on my own time, I will go and I will watch at least his second reaction, and I will analyze his fakery. I can detect fake bullshit. I have a really good bullshit meter. If he's bullshitting, then I'll know. But if he's being legit, because once again, you guys are coming into it, you have to realize you're coming into it already with hurt feelings. So you're tainted. I'm not. Because I can look at him critically. You guys aren't looking at him critically. You guys are looking at, he didn't like my favorite thing. And now he's going to be more of a dick about it. And then anything he says is already tainted to you. It's kind of a political thing. Realistic. Either way. If his personality sucks, his personality sucks. If he's not good at engaging with it, if he's a little too aloof, I agree with you. He's not wrong on his opinions. You just don't like them because they're not what you agree with. And that is also fine. My head hurts, by the way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, a lot of people would say I'm unrelatable for some reason. I mean, I have a very specific audience with you guys, like very specific. And it's because I'm doing Home Fridays all the time that I have you 7-ish people who are always here, and then the other people who pop in and out. But we're all here for a specific reason. If he's not in the club yet, fine. He started in a weird spot. Let's be honest. He didn't start with Man of Constant Sorrow. He didn't start with Ring of Fire. He started with their newest thing that he had never been exposed to. He has no concept of the growth or anything like that. I guarantee you, there's other people who have probably reacted not so greatly to the first time they heard Home Free. And we'll find them eventually. But I'm glad you guys told me about this guy, because he's a valid reactor / reviewer in that he's at least honest about his opinions, even if you don't agree. And I am on board with that concept, because I have a friend who's a reviewer of Transformers and other action figures and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't like him because he's extremely blunt. And a lot of people, just like you guys, really, really don't like his opinions because they disagreed with their thoughts on a particular thing. But he's also going by his own experience with the thing. And you guys didn't share that experience. You're just watching his experience and not understanding why he's having that experience, because it's not what you went through, right? Fair balls? Okay. Bingo! Oh, crap. We have a bingo. What did SPK said? Okay. It's like pulling her pigtails in kindergarten. If you tease them, they like it. You're doing well. I mean, it's been like, how many years now? 6 years? Yeah, we've been together 6. God dang, we've been together for a long time. United we stand, home price. Whatever! Home price, whatever! Okay, it's weird. I'm not going to do that again. Home price, United front on that one. I'm going to comment that I agree with him and see how many people get angry with me. And then I'm going to leave my time code for this entire discussion. It's like, don't kill me yet. Come listen to my critiques of this guy. He would have found something wrong with all of it, and our joy doesn't need to be ruined. You don't know that. He was whiny as he claims Rob's voice was, and I don't like it. He acted like he knew what he was talking about. Don't know why he's trying to be a reactor. He's actually being a reactor. That's the thing. And hey, how much do I have to ask you guys for knowledge? One thing about being a reactor / reviewer / doing anything on the internet is you have to know your limits of information and knowledge. And sometimes you talk out of your ass. I don't think he necessarily talked out of his ass. I think he just said the wrong word. He may have said back up when he meant to say this. His critique of Rob is fine. You don't agree with it? Fine. I don't agree with it. I don't feel the way he feels. He just doesn't like Rob's voice. Cool. I agree with his critiques except for the sunlight thing. That's just dumb. I mean, once again, that's his opinion. I don't agree with it. I think that's dumb. I also realize how and why they shot the video, which is a thing he didn't necessarily take into consideration. I still want to know how they shot that because it seems backwards. Like I have to rewatch how they did that. I'm also been drinking, and you guys got me arguing. But that's the thing. It's like, because my critique of his critique is just as valid. And I'm explaining to you why I feel he feels the way he does in that. I'm not necessarily justifying all of it. It's just, I get it. And it's fine that you don't agree. I'm going to say it a million times. It's fine that you don't agree. It's fine that you guys had your feelings hurt. I didn't. Because, well, I guess I didn't find it originally. I don't agree with what he said about Rob. I see why he says that. I just don't agree. I agree with his critique of the shooting of the video. Makes sense. I didn't catch that. Surprisingly. Normally I would catch something like that, but it wasn't. On a normal reaction video, I would have caught that. Doing it live, I didn't, because I analyze things further. I've taken more time to analyze his video than I do the proper thing. So I haven't been doing my job properly except to critique him. I critique the other guys that we've looked at so far on this particular segment that has now gone longer than all of the rest of it. By the way, I have to work tomorrow. And it's fine. If you guys don't agree, it's fine. You don't necessarily have to agree with me. I don't think Austin's perfect. I said it. I don't think Tim's perfect. I do think Adam's pretty perfect. Like, it's kind of hard to be less perfect than that. I kind of miss his long hair, though. I miss Tim's long hair. Tim not having long hair proves how imperfect he is. That's what happened. Cut off the hair. He's not perfect anymore. Sorry. Austin needs to balance his hair length with his beard length. He's not perfect anymore. You gonna get mad at me? Attack me. Come at me. Come at me, home fries. It's fine. Hold on. What do we got here? He's trying to be one. He didn't like the video either. See, that's what I'm saying. But not liking a video doesn't mean he's trying to be a reactor. It means he's being a reactor. Being a reactor doesn't mean you like everything. And if you think that, then yeah, you have a really kind of tainted sense of what a reactor is. I haven't liked everything. I mean, I don't remember. We watched something the other night, and it was like, ugh, what is this? Okay. I've noticed that some reactors that say first-time reaction to this or that song, you have to ask if it's a song that's been used in advertising. How can you not have heard it? Heard versus listened to? I mean, if you're here for Throwback Thursday, that is literally the definition of that entire show is, I don't know if I've heard this, and then bomb, it's on. So, have I heard this before? Maybe. Have I ever listened to it? Definitely not. So, you're kind of right, though, when it comes to something like that. Like, if it's in an advertisement, you go, oh, I have heard this, but I've never listened to it. Listening and hearing, two separate functions. You hear a lot of things, but you ain't always listening to them. A selective process. Tim's hair was outdated for his age. Blasphemy. It was perfect. You could have left the gray in and everything. Still would have been fine. It looks beautiful with the long hair. I mean, I guess he had hair. He had gray hair before he was 40. He was dyeing it. It is what it is. Yeah, I know somebody who was bald by 20. And I mean bald. Like nothing left by the age 20. And he had a really crazy, strange, square head. Like, his head was angular. Like, looked like Crichton from Red Dwarf. I think I even called him that at one point. Either way. It does look much better and healthier since I believe you quit drinking. That is fair. That's pretty fair. Still needs long hair. Gotta go. Good night. Okay. He doesn't deserve all the time we spent on him, and now I'm done with that subject. Ooh. Feisty. The only reason I would argue with you there, Mr. Two Wheels or Mrs. Two Wheels, is because this same exact conversation can be had about me. And I would hope that there would be someone who could see things the same way I've seen things about him. Because I think that's fair. Like, and if you just lock it out as, I hate this guy, I hate his opinion, blah, I think it's an emotional reaction, and I don't tend to have emotional reactions in the same way, at least in this context. There are other things that I would definitely defend to the death when people disagree, but also I would have a discussion with them. So what I'm having here is a one-way discussion with him. He's having his side, I'm having my side. Same thing like with you guys in the comments, except generally speaking, there's not a reply in a way. So, yes, like I said, it is what it is. You guys don't have to like it. I don't have to like it. I don't agree with it specifically, but I also don't disagree with it. I can be somewhat neutral in this. Now, if somebody comes out and is like legit, like, this is stupid, acapella sucks, these guys are terrible, but doesn't back up any of those opinions, then I'm going to have a problem. And that's what I have a problem with, arguing with a lot of people who just hate on something because it's just not the thing they like, whether it be a person, place, thing. If they have no valid argument, then I don't believe it's real. If you can back it up, then I can defend your reason to have that opinion. Just like me. I would hope that somebody would have the same thing. If I can just state an opinion without backing it up with anything, then everyone should have the right to disagree with that and not like my opinion, even if it's a good one. Same exact reason. If I can't give you a reason for something, throw it out. But if I can give you reasons, whether I like it or dislike it, then it's worth something. And I think that's what's fine for him. He gave his reasons. You don't agree with them. It's fine. We're done with it. We're all going to call it a night. It's late. I got to go to bed. The wife is probably already in bed. And I've had slightly too much alcohol. I got to take an anti-inflammatory. Anyways, Tim looks much younger now. Maybe. Oh no, I've seen people like super pander to fans. I've definitely seen people pander to fans, and I can't stand that. I don't think this was pandering. Now, the next video might be pandering. I'll check it out in my own time, and I will report back somehow. You know, it is what it is. Bye, Marla. Yep, I agree with that. Dale, if it's just praise, but without analytics, it's not that good. That's one reason it's hard to be me, because I can't analyze things in depth when it comes to the proper singing. I wish I had that education, but that's why I love watching people who sing professionally or teach others to sing when they break things down like that, because then I learn more about the thing, and I really enjoy that. I can't offer that same thing, so all I can really offer is my own opinion with some technical knowledge when it comes to at least the video side of it. And then possibly stealing thoughts and opinions from other people who do have the knowledge. That happens. It is what it is. Like I said, your criticisms are because they're based on your own opinion. You don't like the way he said things. He's not engaging. I've said the same thing. Fine. Cool. That's it for Home Friday. It is what it is. So what we're going to do real quick is finish out the segment by hitting the bumper again. Even though we did two reactions. Two reactors reacting to Home Free for the first time. Now we're back. That's why I like watching Elizabeth. Yes, exactly. But yes, I'm going to have to go check out Prince Jedi Master at some point. I need to go watch you. Thank you for all the new people who popped into the chat. I really do appreciate it. I do. Because, you know, while I like my core 5 or 6, it's always good to have new people in here because we can have a discussion. This is definitely the most discussion we've had on anything forever. like you guys usually throw information at me or throw opinions at me. This was something very different because you guys had a very deep opinion on this, and I appreciate that, and I'm glad you at least let me have my say in this. Now, I think he probably tried to defend himself in the comments. It is what it is. Maybe he did. And I'm telling you, there might be a thing to him. He's like, I don't know why people are acting like this in response. I guarantee you that was in his head. Like, he's like, why are people mad at me for this? I've been there. I completely understand that. So it is what it is. My arm hurts. I gotta go to bed. So you guys have a good weekend. We will be back next week at some point. Maybe I'll do ladies' night. We'll see what happens. Or ladies' afternoon. I need to do more afternoon streams. So if any of you guys are ever around and I just suddenly pop up around like 1 or 2 p.m., that might be a thing. Also, Throwback Thursday. I'll post the thing on Wednesday. You know how we do. I need to go back and see what year came up second so that we can roll that over. I actually don't know. I think almost everyone said 1970, so I'll have to look. Or I'll just pick four new years and come back for Throwback Thursday where we go over all those things. If you didn't watch it, go watch last night's Throwback Thursday from 1970 and go back and watch other Home Friday lives if you have not, or any of the other reactions. I don't just want to be that dude who reacts to Home Free. I want to be known as more. I also don't want to be known as the guy who hates Home Free, like this guy. Okay, that sucks. Guys, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. And remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense, but at least justify your opinion.